the healer.
Nice.
So Styrian would pop up as a healer. Karlach would pop up as a healer. Everybody was a healer.
Just rotated through the NPC.
Oh yeah, like that's how we save spell slots. Like we would rotate through them, make them use all their spell slots, heal us all, and then switch up to the next one. And then once they ran out of spell slots, we would rotate to the next one.
Alrighty, I'm awake enough to do this, so
Raymond, you still need to refresh, by the way, if you haven't.
yar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, you crazy kids. What happened last time?
Oh, right, I was gonna upgrade my pointy sword. Oh, okay, hold on. Notes.
Are you upgrading the sword more that you haven't used?
Yeah, I need something that
Rather.
It's a good
doesn't require
sword.
attunement.
He just likes to shoot.
At least use it if you're gonna upgrade it.
Well, I wasn't using it because it wasn't upgraded. I had something, better. But okay, let's see. We learned Telrega's like old and very durable, so the dam's gonna be hard to break. All right, I have 3 goals written down for next time: protect the dam, get a sample for Antony to work with, figure out what their plan is for Telrega, and stop it. Let's see. Antony wandered off, tried to get in touch with Molora. Something to do with a statue. Has a conversation with Ashura Dane.
Yep, and she was actually, good at talking to Anthony, unlike the.
He got another
Big
pep
strong
talk,
tower.
except this
Sorcerer,
time
isn't
it
she?
wasn't traumatizing.
Actually got charisma, so she can actually talk to people.
The other one was a paladin. Yeah.
You would think, but, well, maybe focused on strength a little too much, or, well, her upbringing, She had a rough childhood.
It was more just the I don't give a fuck
Sure,
attitude.
apologized for how they kind of, I don't know, put Antony off last time, and they asked for the statues of, she asks, she says she doesn't know, she's newer, Wayland would probably know. In the end, I believe he also didn't know. No idea, I just take care of the statue, I believe was his,
no idea, it was here when we got here. That's his answer.
I can't
And
wait for the
asked her
reveal
to
to
look
be
into
the
his
statue
mind
of Leonor.
and tell him if he's okay. She says she doesn't need to see someone who has a regretful past and tries to do better every day. And Murden says Ashura is breathtaking. Grandpa chill, I have written down. Ashura reads minds, so she heard that.
She can speak now.
We find out they don't have any Draconian bodies left, so we do need to find samples from some other place. Antony returns to the group to talk to everyone about the countermeasures he has in mind. Wants to cure them. Would be easier to kill them, but no one wants that. And as a possible aside, maybe we could just give them their minds back at the very least. Other idea was to temporarily petrify them and unpetrify them once they have the cure. The monk says she has a way to restore their minds, maybe. Oh god, I remember everything with her now too. It's all coming back to me that I'm reading the notes.
Yes, however, she can only do
and
one
the
at a time.
is a key
instead of
affecting
one.
antivirus. She says she's less of a kind, and it's not like a blood thing, so it's not something that can just be passed on. I recall a great deal of flirting that Anthony eventually rolled high enough to actually pick up on for a change.
Anthony somehow got that riz that he don't even know.
Find
Right,
out
natural
she's
20
got a-
for, what was it, 17?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
We find out there's a shard of Mirden says he realizes there is a shard of the sort of body and mind in her.
Which Anthony didn't bother to tell us. But we found out later.
You found out later.
Not through you.
She reveals she has a scar from a deep cut that likely did brain damage. We'll offer to use the regeneration machine to fix it if she wants.
We know who caused that. It was the locked away. What type of dragon was it?
Burton suggests that if we put them together, his presence might attract even more trouble. Though if we don't and end up fighting more of a when he puts himself together, we're probably screwed. I believe specifically he said you're screwed. Also, facehuggers canonically existed, but thankfully Morva wiped them out. So that's good.
See, Morva's just a good guy, you know?
Anthony
like
realizes
everyone's a
there
good
may be
guy.
some of the samples he needs in the an evidence logger in Zarkania. From the lab he was trapped in was raided. Anthony asks about the statue. Waylon smiles brightly and says he doesn't know.
That's right. That's was being an asshole. It was like, yeah, he might know.
What a
I have
pleasant,
no idea.
pleasant if not knowledgeable man that guy is. She asks us to get her memories restored. Teleport there shows what happened. It looks like whatever hit her specifically targeted her memories. Her health is supernaturally good. Also, she's as strong as she's dexterous. Anthony comments on her perfect body. She blushes. After a checkup, she lays in the healing machine. Alerts start popping up. It says energy surge above its limits, overpowering the machine. Energy begins pouring from her eyes and mouth. She enters the avatar state. I have written here.
Mm-hmm.
Emma steps forward to absorb some of the excess energy. She begins floating. The bed she's using shatters. They collapse to the floor. Andelias catches them and is fine, if very tingly. Anthony gets zapped, but is fine. Did a lot of damage, but he was okay. You know, he's had worse. Carries to Anthony's room as his medical equipment is there. There's a package from Geralt, and he immediately shoves to the side. She mumbles in her sleep, "Sister, Alejandra, Lone Stitch."
Yep.
Anthony opens the present he got from Geralt, creme brulee.
Delicious.
She has some seizures due to some aftershocks of awakening the power. She wakes up and can speak and asks where Lone Stitch is. We say we don't know. He vanished. Lone Stitch apparently knows where her family is and helped bury them. She says we had to kill them. The mind part of the sword, body and mind, became too much for them. They're supposed to keep the sword sealed away so it couldn't be used. Lone Stitch had to kill her sister Alejandra, who was his fiancée. Andromachus showed up and severed her mind from her body, which, you know, was keeping the problem at bay. But she isn't certain how long it'll take for her, but she will go crazy probably within 6 months. She might not go crazy if we can restore the sword. We'll need to find Lone Stitch. Andromachus sensed the sword but arrived too late to save the rest of them. The village was restored in the battle. Lone Stitch was much stronger but was weakened by the energy. She says, "Don't lose the struggle to Geralt." I forget what that's in reference to. Something he's up to, I don't know. Anthony keeps Rinze company. Anthony closes the enemy is his family. He carries his dad. Talks about the awkward family dynamic. She says he pities Garrett and wants to help him. She says, because that's who you are. Anthony's shocked. He still wants to help people after all this. Titania didn't have any parents, so she's bad at that sort of thing. Oh yeah, bad at, talking to people.
Working them through their
At least
problems, particularly.
Titania drafted into a militaristic paladin group at age 12. Antony realizes she would have had to think about it when she called him cute. Immediately awkward. They split the creme brulee, only one spoon. Antony passes out from the shock. Studying the number of training, Emma asks if her powers are a curse or a blessing. Slane says it's what you do with it that matters. She asks if people grow to look at them as good despite their origins. Apparently anyone who was related to a celestial or devils were bullied in Kayseri, as they no longer, feel like they need the gods. Emma's happy that it's easier to hide her heritage now, though Paladin sometimes give her the stink eye. And then they do a training montage. Geralt has pranked everyone. Red creeps in Andelias' room, Rio's furniture is upside down, immovable rod blocking Slane's door. Chromis' barn is just gone. Rio uses his telescope to see the spot where they stole the crown in the Feywild. Winter is chained up there across from a mirror. She can teleport using mirrors, so this is being chained up there is taunting her. Rio spots down a long hallway, a baby's crib, and a bedroom. He looks at home in the astral plane, sees his family in the temple. Though it's less well kept, everyone is moving radically and has lost purpose. They haven't been found yet, though, and Rio is relieved at this. Slane tries out the shard he got. Iron sparks are growing from everywhere. He can interact with them in some way. Basically, we learn a little about Slane's shard, what it can do. And that's all I got.
Excellent.
You got a lot, man.
You got a lot. You're a legend.
Yeah.
Well, don't expect for much for next week, because I'm barely functioning today.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
We did do some small traveling. We are now in Pherador, so if anyone that wanted to do shopping...
Has it been a day? Have we gotten a long rest since that time, or...?
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Because, so what happened is we took a long rest. I went to go pick up my... This is the final day we were taking as break, because I got my Bloodwell vial. And then from there, we came over to Pherador for shopping for anyone. And that was where we had ended giving anyone who wanted a chance to do any shopping.
And just so you're aware, Des, my long rest button still doesn't work.
Skill issue, honestly.
I know. Can you please click on it for me?
Raymond, is your sheet still different?
Thank you.
What?
Is your sheet still the old one? I remember you said that it happened.
Oh, it's back.
Okay.
And Des, I would like to use the Alchemist... hold on. The Abracadabras to create another healer's kit.
Okay.
It's been enough days for it to recharge.
Yep.
I realize I also didn't say anything.
So we're currently at Pherador?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you wanted to stay behind to take the day to work on stuff, you could have just sent us anything you wanted to.
That is good.
I would have told everyone what we were doing.
Then yes, I would have liked to stay behind because I want to work on your chalk.
Unless it's a tattoo. I
Nah,
gotta
That's
be
true,
there for
yeah.
that one.
And
If
Anthony
you wanted a stat tattoo,
Anthony doesn't want a stat tattoo. However, he wants you to pick up as much ingredients as you can for your potions, the really powerful ones. Any particular once again, Des, like we're kind of free flowing this plan for that machine, so I'm not sure what exactly Anthony needs. Or what he's figured out that he needs as components to either amplify that machine or anything like that, or complete it per se. If he needs a particular type of metal, if he needs specialized equipment or raw materials, basically is what I want, guys.
Gotcha. You're gonna have to spend like some months doing that to get a
Figured.
good list. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I just saw that. Wait a second.
So yeah, so for now, just as much of like the raw materials I need for the potions then, and raw materials for his chalk, because I'm gonna start reverse engineering that to be able to create it.
And you
Uh,
can how you roll, of course, but you usually roll pretty good for those things.
Yep. So I hand over.
It can help, you know, it would take you breaking it down and using a bunch of samples, so we would have to provide you with. You're thinking
I,
at least 5 to 10 samples.
I, I do have the samples that he gave me beforehand.
Oh,
So it'll just be me working on that for that. But yeah, I hand him 30,000 gold pieces.
Oh gosh. I'm doing shopping for Pat today. What?
Actually, now that I think about it, I can actually create any uncommon magic item as long as I get raw materials for it.
Slane would not spend the money unless Anthony basically does.
yeah, remember
That's what
we
he actually did.
considered these rare.
Considered
yeah.
what rare?
No, no, not for the chalk. But what I mean is like for Anthony in general, he can create any uncommon or common magic item now because he's level 10 artificer.
Yep. At half price or something like that?
Quarter price. No, wait, hold on. It might be high price. Let me double
I
check.
think it's quarter later.
Crap, blah, blah. It takes you a quarter of the normal time. It costs you half as much as usual gold.
Quarter at the time.
Quarter
Gotcha.
time.
So basically,
And
I am
half
quick
gold.
as fuck.
Pretty good.
Anybody want an arm blade?
As much as that sounds cool, I don't think I could use it.
Fair enough.
Imagine not even being proficient with simple weapons. Sad. The sorcerer life of weapons is non-existent.
Oh, I can make.
You
plus
are the
one
weapon.
arrows.
Yeah. I would like to see like a martial styled sorcerer, kind of how there is for like College of Swords Bard, Blade Singing Wizard. I would like to see a sorcerer.
Okay, what are we up to?
Any shopping you have, cover it.
Okay, how much to increase the crit range of the S-Stock to 18 to 20
And Viri and KuZii both rolled D100s.
and add, like, a die of some kind of damage to make it magical?
Did I spend 15,000 to get a +2 Constitution?
That is how much those cost, so yeah.
I pinned them in general. I think it's 15,000 off the top of my head.
I'm gonna say 30,000 for the crit range, and 5,000 for the well, what kind of damage though, rather? Before we D8, D6.
I don't know, I just want enough to make it magical.
D4 then.
That's fine. Up it to 3d4 rather than 1d4.
Rio, 15,000 for 2 stat, 8,000 for single stat. And I think
Yeah.
they said you could get one of each. Right?
I already got the 8,000 one to get my strength to 24, so I'm like, it's probably worth it to get a Constitution bonus, right?
You could also spend inspiration points if you have those. I don't know how many you have. Or what you spent yours
I
on.
did, but
I don't have enough for the elemental damage.
Inspiration
Uh,
plus the 8,000 was how it got to 24. So
For a D4, 1,500.
That I can do.
And now that I've actually been to Pherador, we can get back here with the teleportation much easier. There was a whole series of steps we had to go through to get here before. The nearest teleportation circle was not that close.
Ooh, I can make a love potion.
But ethically, though,
I don't know that I feel like that would be one of the few things Anthony doesn't care to learn. Just because of its nature. Although I could be wrong. I don't know.
Before he realized that women liked him, it
They'll
would have
do
been the only way
lightning
for him
damage, I
to,
guess? I don't know.
to try to.
No, that's him thinking it's his only option.
I mean, even then, ethically, I don't think.
I would also ask you to get the basic ingredients for potions or resistances. Because
How do I add?
Essentially, just write down whatever you want, and I would have grabbed it for you.
thank you.
Even though you hand Slane money, he's not the type to go spending it on himself. That money is
I
yours.
just-
He just might be holding it.
Can I just add a D4 to this and have it do an extra D4 piercing damage? Or
We can turn it into, yeah, like a very light version of a sword of sharpness. Theme it that way.
I think with Slane, what anything? Yes.
a sort of pointiness, but yes.
Yeah.
Slane would probably spend 8,000 gold for a single stat point to con. I'm sitting at 17. Might as well push that over.
Alrighty. The Arcane Emporium is your friend there.
yeah, I think I'm getting the +2 con. I don't think there's anything better I can get with 15,000 gold.
Arcane Emporium. Whee.
And what does your tattoos look like?
Ooh.
Yeah, Rio, you've got two now. What do both of you look like?
It's
Where to place it as well?
yes, that is also that's the other thing.
Tramp stamp.
Thinking, Probably the moon and a moon and a star shape on the arm. Like the two of them next to each other.
Gotcha.
Oh, also buy me as many diamonds as you can.
Oh gosh.
If you can, he hands you 6,000 more gold. He goes, buy me this amount of diamonds.
Just so you know, he's going to give you back all your gold, so don't bother removing it from your sheet.
Would you like to designate particular diamond value prices? To him.
because Anthony can basically adjust them if need be to fit what he needs.
You're a jeweler too? Jesus.
I can give myself the proficiency for jewelers kits.
Friggin' artificers, man.
Yeah.
buddy.
Let's see. What symbol would
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Basically.
Anything I can do, or you can do, I can do better than you. That's a song.
I'm a skill
No,
monkey.
you can't.
Yes, I can.
When it comes to tools, they sure can.
Well, and most skills with their fucking whatever you call it. I'm blanking on the name. What's the thing you can add your intelligence mod? What's
Flash
that
of
thing
Genius.
called? Thank you. Fucking was blanking on it. Like,
Rogue, you've got reliable talent. You can't roll below a 10. Well,
Guess what? He adds.
they add probably a 10 if they're the normal, 20 intelligence artificer.
No, that adds 5. It's not double that.
Well, they add
Well,
it for their
right,
proficiency as well as.
Yeah. Ridiculous. And they get that from what, level 6? So almost all artificers have it.
Oh, and expertise, so they're probably
Well,
sitting somewhere around 13 or 14 minimum.
Yeah.
On the
In
die.
reality, rogues might be great at lockpicking. Artificers can be better if they decide to say fuck you.
My my role for Thieves Tools is this.
We don't get to see yours much.
Uh,
Yeah, and that's before Flash of Genius.
Yeah, and also before guidance.
Yeah. And that's just lower only because your dexterity is lower. Although,
I
if
am
remember right,
Artificer.
you don't have the greatest stats.
I don't.
You've got intelligence and wisdom, and that's it, right?
Yeah, and then I have a special necklace that gives me con. If that gets
Yeah.
taken away from me, I'm donezo.
I was like, I know your con is bad because we had to give you an item to counteract it.
Aren't artificers allowed to use intelligence on all tool checks that they're proficient with?
I think they can. Hold on.
I think that might
not-
be a certain subclass.
It might be a
Maybe.
certain subclass.
I know Battlesmith can use it for their attack modifier
Yeah.
instead of strength or dex. I don't know about ability checks though.
I could be wrong. I seem to recall that, but
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
Guys, where exactly would the grave on the waterfront be?
Grave on the waterfront? What?
probably somewhere along the coast down this way. Off screen, technically. But
All right, that's where Rio will go after the.
a little ways
that's-
up the coast. Probably about
What's the symbol for health in your world?
a mile or so. The symbol for what?
Health.
Health.
Because that's what I
Like-
was doing for the tattoo.
A heart?
Okay. I didn't know if you had anything special. That was more what I was looking for.
Whatever you can come up with is what I'll use for that.
Time to go find the most complex thing I can imagine.
I've never been one for symbols, unless it's to denote like a particular family. Or
Yeah,
something.
that's fine.
Kingdom.
I need to make an item.
But my world doesn't have a peace sign.
What?
Yeah, no.
Could you? I totally care about this so much. change the new loot thing.
Oh, this is my Kaiseri Prime for Enchantments stock. Would that be a little cheaper?
Yes. Let's see here.
Make this equipment.
And would that affect the crit range or just the extra D4?
Crit range would be a physical thing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So it would be 450 gold cheaper. As you do your tattoos, it takes about 4 hours.
Yeah.
What's the price for satin grease tattoos?
8,000 for single, 15 for double
two.
stat. And you can only get one of each.
And those can't go above
Above 20.
the thing, yeah.
Oh
Is
my
it
gosh,
20 or
Chromis is getting
24?
his My Little Pony mark.
Do you let the tattoos go above 24 or above 20?
I don't believe so.
Double check and I'll add it to the note. Put a note of it.
I'll do the 15 to get +2 charisma.
Isn't your charisma already 20?
18.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
those can't go above 20.
Okay.
Only the Inspiration Store and manuals can.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. There we go.
But the Arcane Emporium also seems to have ingredients for the things that Anthony would be looking for.
Yeah. Essentially, he'll give me a shopping list and I'll pick up anything he had put on there.
Does after Rio reaches the grave, gonna put the lance down, fire off the rain of light into the air in honor of his master, and sort of kneel in silent prayer for a while.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
After which he will return.
It's a male drow named Visorth Aladwin runs the Arcane Emporium. After spending a bit of time in the place, you'd probably hear the laughter of small kids somewhere up above your heads on another floor. anything else I could get for you all?
I don't think I had anything else.
And Viri, you could either go to the Arcane Emporium or the Shivering Sword Lord's Smithy.
Yeah, well, that one, because it's got the cooler name.
They seem to specialize in weapons that deal cold damage, but they can also, do the things you requested.
Oh, wait, how long would that take?
Mainly you're talking to a gnome and a goblin, respectively. In particular today, Arnie and Beck. Well, probably the longer part is the intense sharpening of this blade, and changing the metal a bit to make it hold that kind of an edge. It'll probably take us till next Monday, the 20th.
Oh, I had a calendar. Where's that at?
I love the calendar being in game. So
Bookmark SC. I also like that we can make notes on it because it helps so much.
yes, agreed. Awesome.
It's such a simple thing, but in a campaign where you're actually tracking how much days have passed, it's so useful. I get how it wouldn't be useful if the DM doesn't actually care to track days and shit like that.
Yeah, I do. There's plot points surrounding the calendar.
But yeah, your whole world moves with the time scale, so having a calendar is nigh essential, honestly.
Yeah.
It would be so much more annoying to not have the calendar, especially for us, because otherwise
And what is the name of the smithy?
The Shivering Sword Lords.
Yeah, so Viri, go ahead and make a note on the 20th. Now we remember to go pick it up.
After you've placed your order, Mr. Andelias, and you walk out of the smithy, you notice the tower just across the way, just, right there. There are a lot of members that watched you go in, and there's more when you come out. There's 3 of them, and now there's like 12 of them, and they're watching you intently as you leave.
Members of what?
You don't know what they are, but they're all wearing silver-dressed, like, adornments, and proper chainmail. Some of them are even in mithril. They seem to have silver accents on most of their clothing. And armor.
Would I recognize them as some kind of guild?
They definitely look like a guild. I don't know if you would recognize them. Make a history check. 11. This particular one...
Hadn't made that for the day yet.
Gotcha. This particular one, it's not ringing any bells. Not often you'd visit Pherador. If at all.
Hmm. And that's that clock tower there?
Next to it.
Ah, I see. Oh, what are the flight policies around this city?
Unrestricted.
Alright, I guess I'll fly back to meet up with the group. Do any of them look at me weird? Or like with recognition, or...
They are all, like, watching your every move, sizing you up style.
Hmm. Oh, there's definitely a bounty on me or something from up north, I bet.
The
Yeah.
group does follow you as you start walking.
I'm going to fly back to where I think my friends are.
A voice calls out, "Hold." Do you hold?
Hmm. Perhaps for a moment. I'm not gonna let him get into melee range, though.
One of the members comes out of the crowd. Appears to be a moon elf, if you had to hazard a guess. Did you used to be a shape changer? Or a lycanthrope?
Very briefly.
I see. That is the issue, then. Sorry to take your time.
False alarm.
Oh, they're all dressed in... They are werewolf hunters.
Glad you got yourself cured. Good day to you.
So am I. It was a very bad night.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And I fly off. Back to the group.
Ooh.
Oh, they can still smell that werewolf on me, though. That's interesting.
It's with you for life. It's the stink that just keep on stink.
Des, there is an item.
That's a great item.
I don't think. I don't know if like any, because of how artifices work in your world. I don't know if it exists, but I'm asking.
The all-purpose tool.
Yeah. If not, I can make one.
I think with your Kaisarian knowledge, you'd have better luck making one than finding one.
Okay, then that's what I'm doing. And that's what I was thinking of. I was looking for, like, the entire time I was looking for the ability that lets me use the jeweler's tool. I could not find it. And I was thinking of, well, why did I think I could? And then all of a sudden I remembered this item. And I was like, this was what I wanted.
Gotcha.
Because it gives me proficiency with the item it transforms into.
So you'd be making a uncommon one?
Yeah, an uncommon one, because I can make that very quickly and very easily.
Okay. I would say that would normally cost about... probably about 1,200, so for you it'll cost 600.
Is that before? Because when you make magic items, you cut the cost in half already.
That's what I said. It would cost you 600.
No,
1,200 would be the normal price.
So 1,200 would be the normal price. When you make an item, you by rules of the DMG, you cut that price in half because you're making it, not selling it.
Yeah.
So would
And
it
then
be
Artificer
cut it?
cuts it
Would it?
again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would the artificer cut it in half again? Up to you. Like I said, I'm just letting you know that's how the math should work. So if you want to make it 2,400 to make it down to the normal 600, it's okay.
I'll take a look at the DMG.
Let me get you the page number.
No, yeah, I know the rule you're talking about because I've done that with an Artificer too before. They make things cheap as shit.
course you won't want to open. Do these. It's a
Wait a
downtime
second.
activity. It's under downtime activities for DMG.
Which is who knows what.
They made it very hard to look for things.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an online file. I could probably just search function for it if you've got the wording down.
Oh, 127 with the
no.
DMG. That's what it says. Building a stronghold, running a business, selling magic items, creating downtime activities.
I see.
Oh, it might be in the player's handbook. Let me double check.
I see any magic item that is consumable may have the cost and creation time.
Ah, that might be it. Let me double check that. It's something I rarely use as well, so it's fine. Between adventures. Downtime activities, crafting.
So it has
You can craft
tables of
non-magical.
days required, creation costs. Yeah, I only see that for consumable.
Gotcha. Then we'll go with what you say.
Okay.
Like I said, it's
600.
600. All right,
Still a good price.
it is. And it's not like I don't have the gold for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The crafting table, it has consumables like potions, yeah.
Gotcha. That's what
That's
it was.
Yeah. Because I remember making healing potions for like only 12.5 gold.
Yeah. Most of the time
That's
when
what
players make magic items, it is a spell scroll or potions.
Potions.
Yeah.
It's not often the players, go in and make full on.
Yeah.
Tools and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did find
Magic
tables
items.
that account for the artificer stuff. Even like spell scrolls.
But I would say you could get that done in a week.
All right. Then after researching the chalk, that's my
Or
next
you
project.
you do a quarter of the time, right? So 3 days.
Yeah.
3.5 days.
Oh, okay then. After researching the chalk, I'll make this my next project.
After looking at some things,
Right.
I also realized I do want
The chalk.
more than I thought.
The chalk would probably take you a couple weeks.
Okay, then I'll do the tool first and then the chalk later.
Yeah, I'll buy more
'Cause it
chalk
is
here
rare.
since I'm here. How much chalk?
Although it is technically consumable. Maybe.
Oh, that chalk is consumable.
In a, spell
Yes.
sort of a way. Consumed by the spell.
I mean, it's made to be consumed.
Like a potion, perhaps.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
So it would take you
A week and a half, basically.
half and then a quarter. So yeah.
So a week. It will
Yeah.
take me a week.
Pretty much. It is 85 degrees in my freaking house. I'm struggling.
It was 97 for us today.
The AC broke.
Oh no.
Here it's only 73. Yeah.
And I am dying because I do not do the heat.
Yeah,
Not
buddy.
at home. At work, sure, but this is miserable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Alright. So the quick question I have is basically, how much raw materials would I need to buy in order to make that tool? You said 600 gold worth?
Yep.
Alrighty. And how much
many-
was I able...
Go ahead.
for the potion ingredients, this is basically up to how much was able to get from this area.
The Arcane Emporium seemed like insanely stocked. So, how much do you want?
Well, I gave him 30,000 for it.
30,000 would be probably a good 15 potions.
Okay. I do have 10,000 already
Depending on
banked after my initial creation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've been using my money only for this.
Gotcha.
So basically, now I would have 40,000 K to work with. Would that be fair?
Sure.
Okay.
I trust your memory.
And this would be basically ingredients for both like the very high special potions and my mundane like resistant potions.
Gotcha. Yeah, the mundane resistance potions would be pretty cheap for you.
Yeah, they're uncommon items from what it looks like, and yeah.
For you, they're quarter price.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, they'd be like 300 gold for you to make each.
Artificers at high level for creating, uncommon or lower
So-
potions, they can turn them out like
It'd be easiest if you gave me a list of quantities and what you want to make, and then I could start chipping away at that 40,000
All right.
with some
Yeah.
math.
No problem. Basically, I want to set a.
Just write it
What?
down. It'll be
Yeah,
way
yeah.
easier
That
for both
I
of
will.
us.
I will write it down. Other than that, did I get the 6K for the diamonds?
Yep. They
Alrighty.
have about like 50 diamonds in each varying size, so
We're at Pherador, the city of trade.
and like 10 or
You
15.
get most of what you want.
They got like 10 or 15 of the 25,000 gold piece diamonds. Like, Pherador is economically loaded.
Yeah, that's why I did want to come here, to make sure anyone who did want shopping to be done, pretty much they can get what they want. The question here is not can you find what you want, it's can you afford all that you want.
Mhm.
And the answer to that is yes.
Especially if you're cutting down the price as much as you are, Mr. Artificer.
All right. So just so we're clear, Des, for the diamonds I have specifically set to the side for Revivify, I have 8 of those.
Mhm.
I have 700 gem dust worth of diamonds as well. That's 700 gold worth. And now I have 6K diamonds of various sizes that I will adjust accordingly based on what I need.
Gotcha.
It's how I've written down in my inventory, so
Sounds good.
fun stuff. Other than that, all right. Do we know what kind of damage? The dragons that we faced off against were all red dragons, correct?
So far, yeah.
That were under Dakir's influence, correct?
Indeed. You've only seen red dragons.
Then I would like to make 5K using the ingredients of potions I have worth of fire-resistant potions.
Okay. So they would cost 300 gold each, down to your prices.
Well, and if we're gonna do that, then I might as well just do it 4,800.
Don't account me in that. I'm already fire resistant.
Then it's not about like how many
Okay.
I'm giving it to each. It's how many I'm gonna make.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to, in case that's how you were basing it. I'm like, wait, hold up. I have this.
It's 4.8 divided by 3. That should be
16.
16. To be adjusted, so forth. And because the other potions take longer to make, I'm basically gonna make those when they finally pop out.
Yep.
Yeah. You've got so many features.
I do.
Potions. You're gonna be covered for the next probably half a year at this rate.
Pretty much.
Oh, we're out of this one? Alright, I'll focus on this one this week. Next week is I don't know yet. If we have nothing pressing, I'll work on my stuff. After, of course, toolkit, then there's the other things, and when convenient, you get the chalks. Which right now, I'm fine on, so we don't... I was actually probably going to buy some here. Actually, I should
Yeah.
do that.
But I still want to
Buy
be able to
another
make
10
some for
chalks.
you. That way, like, you
Yeah.
can you have a different source.
That way, in case we're out somewhere, you don't have quick access to a store. We don't have to go
Exactly.
back for one. Yeah. It would be good. For now, I'm keeping a decent stockpile, making sure I always have quite a few available. In case we get to a point where we don't exactly have time to stop.
Alright. Now I have my potion ingredients updated. I have 3,000 or 35,200 K or 200 gold's worth of potion ingredients. Good stuff.
I'm assuming I can find 10 worth of chalks, Des,
Yeah.
without too much issue.
They've got like 300 in stock.
Yeah. I was like, if anywhere's gonna have it, I'm assuming they have a couple thousand, maybe.
A few
Oh,
hundred.
yeah, we're coming back here for shopping in the future. It's much better than the capital.
Yes.
Yeah, the
I'm
capital
debating
is
if I wanna
too
go
heavily
somewhere.
influenced by nobles, so
Everything's overpriced there as well because they can sell it to nobles who are willing to pay ridiculous amounts of money for simple shit.
indeed. Indeed.
I'm debating. Do I get the 2-point stat tattoo for con?
Geralt.
The question is do I want to do con, increase my health, or do dex and increase my armor?
Health is my opinion.
In my
That's kinda
opinion,
what
that's
I'm
also
leaning
health.
towards.
1 AC
Yeah.
does not equate to,
True.
minimum 11 extra health.
Alright,
Yep.
so while I'm here, I will get both con points. Wait, what do you
So
mean?
helps
11?
with your concentration checks,
Well,
I guess.
When you up your con, you get 1 HP for every level you currently have.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
No, that's just how you do it.
No, that's not standard.
That's a standard thing.
It is standard, yeah.
Is it? Oh, well, then I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Well, then while I'm here, I'm increasing by 2 points. Because I was 17 when I arrived. If I get the second tattoo as well, I'll get 20 con. Wahoo! Yeah, let's do that.
You know, a lot of the money I had saved was for my sister because I thought, like she's, provide for her, give her a good life. Now that she's hanging out with her dad, I'm like, well, I don't need this money anymore.
Oh dear.
Just, what else am I supposed to do with this?
Exactly,
I wasn't
basically.
expecting to be rich. This wasn't supposed to be mine, and now it's mine.
That's fine. You can start up a little clinic when all this is
This all
over with.
blows over, yeah.
There you go.
Nah,
Assuming there's still a world.
Anthony doesn't want to set roots because roots is how people find him.
I've got no roots for my home.
He wants to travel to heal people that can't travel. Like the lame.
Still good to have a base of operations.
What are you talking about? We have a mansion.
We do have a mansion.
I guess so.
That's my base of operations.
I'm now a very healthy boy.
Which is actually great because I can actually make prosthetics now. Based on like the artificer, I can make just the simple limbs to give people the ability to replace missing limbs.
Yeah.
So, with those extra 2 points in con, that's gonna push my health to over 100.
My man.
I am a healthy boy.
Maybe I should get a tattoo. That might raise my charisma.
Feels like a lost cause, but if you want.
Wow, damn.
I mean, you're at
That
a
was
-3.
brutal.
Like, a -2 isn't much better.
Brother, anything helps at this point, literally. All of the lost cause.
We seems to be doing fine without it.
Someone casts
Absolutely.
banishment, just banishes Anthony.
That has been my plan
yeah,
if you
that
ever
would be
turn on
bad.
me, because you really can't do anything about that.
You're getting. You were a half plate, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I believe
I thought he
yes.
was full.
You could put
No,
2 points in Dex to get that minimum +2.
I could, but once again, all my money's going to those potions.
Fair enough. 20 Wisdom, you know?
I don't need wisdom anymore because
know.
of the Tome of KuZii.
Oh,
I
right.
use intelligence now for all my spells.
And you make your concentration checks with intelligence? Yeah.
Yep. And with Flash of Genius, I basically, like, it's going to be hard to break concentration when I have it.
Well, the best thing is if you ever stand near Geralt, you literally can't fail.
Yeah, and I was able to change.
I think it will literally kill you before you fail a check if you're standing near Geralt.
Right.
I was able to change the formula for the concentration checks to be intelligence.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wisdom for
That's-
real, all that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the only two tomes we found so far, right?
Yep, intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah.
There
The
was a
Conquest
manual
series
at the
tomes
auction
that never-
that would have been.
Yeah, I don't
Another
remember what it
option.
was now.
I think it was con.
I don't know. If one of my if one of my
I don't know.
friends wants to
Don't remember.
splurge on me to give me the plus on my dex, I mean that's always an option. I'm kidding.
Oh, I would, but I'm so poor now.
Yeah, Andelias has been the richest amongst you all for the longest. Not anymore.
My man.
Okay, there goes my
My
money
plus
for
my
those
part
tattoos.
though, my sword real pointy now.
Actually, how much can we pull together at this point?
I have
I've got
200.
6,000 to throw in.
I have 8,000.
So that's at least 14.
14 with 200 gold pieces. Let's go.
I mean, if I'm including just without thousands, I've got 700.
Nice. Nah, it's fine. I don't need the tattoo. It would be a fun thing. Just Anthony's friends dragging him out of his basement to get him a tattoo. It's like, women are now paying attention to you, son. Get this tattoo.
Oh, dear.
You need this charisma for your future life.
Oh my goodness.
Your future depends on this.
No, it doesn't. I'm perfectly content to be hidden in the background. When my construct has better freaking charisma than I do.
Doesn't the homunculus actually have like a 12 or 14 for charisma?
They have a 7 for charisma.
Oh no, that's not. Which one was their high stat?
Dexterity.
Is it Dex?
Yeah. You might be thinking of the Battlesmith's companion.
No, their charisma's low as well. I'm thinking of something. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's a little companion that one class get. Oh, I know what it is. I'm thinking of because I'm playing a Pact of the Chain Warlock in another game. It's the Imp.
Ah,
Yeah. That'll be it.
Impy.
The Imp is fun to use.
Anyways, that's all I can get.
All you can get. How many materials did you buy?
Once again, 30K worth of materials.
Yeah. You spent that on materials.
That's a
I spent
very
mine on
Anthony
stat
purchase, too.
tattoos. Yeah, it is.
Then the diamonds, and then the amount I needed for the all-purpose tool for the +1.
More than one AC equipped? Why is AC equipped? What? Oh, I forgot to change the type on those fucking tattoos. It defaults to light armor.
Skill issue.
Fuck you, bullshit.
T.
Hehehehe. Touch me. Touch
It's
my aura.
not fucking armor. Why is its immediate thing default to armor? Oh, that's loud. You know, you would think like trinket would be default instead of light armor.
No.
No.
No. Fuck you.
No, actually, I wish the default was vehicle equipment. Just
That'd be funny.
fuck everything. Does anyone even here have a single piece of vehicle equipment?
A piece of what?
Vehicle.
No.
It's an item type.
I mean,
there should be more.
The
The
cart
might count. Yeah.
would be a vehicle, yeah.
Oh yeah, how close are we to that being done?
Quite a ways. I think.
It's the 29th of Rorisa.
Yeah.
So
Another
what about-
week after yours?
I was gonna say,
So does
so
anyone
what
else
is
have
that?
anything else to buy?
The cart being
The
finished.
cart.
All its armor upgrades and etc.
Oh,
That is
That-
getting shrinking enchantment? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe so.
So it's easy to carry around.
nope. That's all for me.
Alright.
KuZii, got anything to buy?
No, I got my tattoo.
Alright.
So you got a tattoo. What'd you get tattooed? Oh, you got charisma, right? Never mind.
+2 charisma.
Yeah.
I will say this: if Anthony gets another level, I can't wait for the item or like the spell I can cast after that.
Alright.
Let's see.
Time to kill Anthony. Got it.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be close enough because we're headed to
Oh, Kami is coming.
Kami.
Oh,
yeah.
Kami is near.
We're all
I
gonna
love that
die
video
of
game.
I
fright.
mean, for all the good it should do, would do, maybe but then, you know, if I'm gonna die anyways, I guess,
The
So, yeah, once
nightmare
everyone's
is
done shopping-
coming.
I'll teleport us back to the mansion.
The nightmare is near. As long as we're here, we'll all live in fear.
Yay!
And yeah, you can do whatever you want with the rest of the day. I don't think we had any plan. This was our last free day before we were gonna head in that direction.
So where did she go?
I should probably get a, like, backup weapon. Maybe we should pick up, like, backup weapons and focuses and things in case we need to leave our physical forms behind in that forest and be reconstituted by a crazy lichman.
Well, Dakir said he would get us out if that was the case. Since he proved
Okay.
he could at a flex.
I do appear to be the only one that can do it.
He would probably do it for no other reason, just to flex on us, if nothing else.
You said you needed me.
And if that comes the case, we may need you.
That's reward enough. That you needed me for something.
I don't like it, but it's a valid option. So long as he keeps his word.
So what's been? I kind of passed out yesterday. What is Renzea doing?
She would probably be working out at this hour.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So she's still at the mansion.
Yeah, I was going to use it at the end of the day to teleport them back to the Savior's Hideout, because I didn't use the teleport function of it. Just circle uses so far.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll use the uses to...
One last
Teleport.
question, Des. Because... Des, how much would sending stones cost if I wanted just to buy some?
Let me look. Are they uncommon or rare? Or...
They're uncommon.
I'd say 400 gold a
400
piece.
gold.
So for a set, 800.
800 for a set. Then I'm gonna reduce my diamond intake. I'm gonna get instead 5k worth of diamonds, and buy one set of sending stones for that.
Gotcha.
I might also do that and give one to Emma.
Now you're thinking.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'll also do that. That's a good idea.
Right.
I like it.
The Arcane Emporium will happily accept your gold.
Thank you, Sky
We've
Voice.
given them a lot of gold today. They are very happy.
My name's Visorith, but I don't know this Sky voice. Why am I hearing a Sky voice?
That
Yeah.
man is probably very happy today. Plenty of patronage.
After that's been delivered, or my items have been delivered to me from my wonderful Uber driver.
I know.
You guys just bought his second house.
Pretty much.
And third at this point. We just put a fuck ton of gold there.
Well, it depends on how big the house. But...
I mean, that's true. We could have bought him a very nice and cushy place.
I still have a very nice and cushy place on the top of a very rickety old
Let's see.
neighborhood.
How much gold did that man just make?
Oh
there were
my.
4 different tattoos of varying value. There was 30,000 gold in just materials alone.
Andelias went
Is
somewhere
that
else,
where-
so...
Oh, Andelias went somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah,
But
if,
still, that
if it
alone-
was him too, like... Holy fuck.
That dude just made like 60, 70,000 gold.
Yep. That's probably pretty accurate.
That's why they tagged us. They were like, who are these rich buttholes? Anyways.
He will be very happy to see us if we ever return here.
After Slane gives me my stuff, I'll set the bag, or I'm assuming the giant sack that's around his back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have an extra fucking body's worth.
I would have given you my bag of I would have given you my bag of holding to
yeah, okay.
gather my stuff. Make it easier for you.
Pile.
Yeah. But I would grab the sending stones and quickly find Renzea.
Yeah.
Out by the lake, sitting atop the water,
Teleport back.
hovering just above it.
That's cool.
Care to join me?
Sure. Kind of walk up, and instead of sitting down, just kind of standing there awkwardly because I can't take social cues.
Mm-hmm.
Taking off my goggles because I've been wearing them all day downstairs.
You smell of fumes.
Yeah, sorry. I get a little lost in work and I cast Prestidigitation to make myself smell better. Not smell better, actually. I think, actually, hold on. I did get that nat 20 last time, so now I'm self-conscious. Normally, I would just remove the smell and just make myself, like, not smell at all of anything. But now that I'm self-conscious, I like, yeah, I now smell pretty.
What would you say the scent is?
My sister would have been buying like a lot of perfumes back in the day, and me being an alchemist, I would have probably mixed something for her, so something similar of that nature. So I smell of women's perfume
Interesting choice.
because he doesn't he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
Makes
know
sense.
the difference between women's and men's. It's just, oh, my sister wore this, so that seems appropriate.
People says she smell nice, so
She
that's fine.
says, "Well, that's an interesting choice."
Oh yeah, yeah. So since you're still kind of having, well, how I'm bad at this. Are you still okay? I mean, not I know. Oh God, hold on. She's. I go to the water and I dunk my head in. Pull my head back out. Okay. I don't know why it's so hard talking to you now, but whatever.
Too much brain power going into it, I think.
You're not wrong. So, yeah. I'm gonna roll a charisma check to see if Anthony can finally get whatever he's trying to get out. No. He's tongue tied. He can't talk. He's nervous. Every time he looks at her, he starts blushing. He doesn't know what the hell is going on.
Thankfully, literal mind reader, you might get through this anyways.
Wow. That doesn't. It's not passive, sadly.
Eventually, out of frustration, he just sits down and pulls out a parchment with a quill and starts writing down what he wants to say. Hands her the note.
Rolling a 0 is just.
It's par for the course for Anthony.
I know, but I always just find joy in just watching a number roll 0.
Basically, what he's asking is like, is she okay? Like, physically, like, is she still having seizures? Anything of that nature? Anything of like anything medically, physically wrong with her? Obviously, mentally, she's probably still trying to work that, but he wants to know her physical status.
I am completely A-okay.
Nod. Good. Well, I'm still kind of worried. You had things happen, so here. And I'll finally hand over the rock.
I see. Is this to maintain some sort of connection?
Communication. If anything goes wrong or you need someone to talk to, you can call me. I probably won't call you.
Or if you just want to call me whenever you want, that would be fine too.
Hold on. Charisma saving throw.
Oh dear. Oh, what?
Yes!
So it's okay.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't have an answer for that.
Exactly. Because no such answer exists. Or no such reason.
Okay. Well, you seem really cool.
You're not so bad yourself, Tiger.
I kind of look down at myself. What Tiger? Thinking too hard.
It's a busting your balls sort of a nickname, I guess. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Honestly, the only other person who I've talked to like this in a very long time was probably Adra.
Who's that?
She's this orc woman who found me extremely attractive, and I have no idea why.
I think I have some idea.
Oh. I think you two actually get along.
And competition was born.
Like, she's also a really strong warrior, and she's like also like amazing, like physically a specimen.
Uh-huh.
Like, her muscle definition is amazing. She keeps herself extremely healthy, like to the point where her body just naturally like is able to absorb so much. Basically, he's nerding out.
She says, see, that is what you see, the scientific side of, but when other people hear that, and she basically explains to him what people hear when he says it like that, and how it sounds to other people.
What? Oh.
Yep, that's basically saying that they're completely sexy, and it's sort of in a creepy way to most people if they didn't realize what you were talking about.
No, this is why I have my little robot friend to smooth things over.
Well, the only way to get better at it is to practice, as they say.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to not be creepy to people. Like, everybody here knows me, that's why they're able to tolerate me, but like, I just rub people the wrong way, I guess.
You don't owe it to the public to be any sort of way.
I'd rather the public not
Within
know
law, of course.
I'd rather the public just not know I exist.
Well, I think that would be a shame.
Why?
Because then they would miss your overwhelming kindness.
Well, we can communicate with those rocks. Try to keep in touch.
You could come visit me sometime too. That would be fine.
I don't want to bother Slane with, just. Slane seems like he's stressed out with what's going on with him. I don't want to bother him.
Oh, I'll ask him then.
Anthony doesn't know how to take that, so he's like, all right, cool. Let me know when you guys are leaving, and I'll see you off then. He
That
does like
sounds
little
nice.
finger points and slowly tries to walk backwards, but then trips and falls into the mud. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna walk.
She unfurls her feet and steps on the water and just walks across the top of the water. And she immediately goes and asks Slane, hey, would you mind bringing Anthony to the hideout on occasion if he asks?
So long as we've got the free time, I see no reason not to.
See? That was easy, Anthony. Thank you, Slane.
Yeah,
Thumbs up.
thanks. Anthony's not looking you in the eyes, and he's like completely beet red.
See, Slane would be delighted to help you come see me.
Right. After Anthony's done what he can, and seeing that no one needs him, he's gonna run to his little hidey hole, aka his lab, and start just talking to Medi-chan about like what just happened. He's like, oh my god, I never knew women were so attractive.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Anthony discovers women exist.
Oh,
He is now aware.
The nerd becomes self-aware.
oh no.
This is a moment in history for Anthony.
This must be documented.
Medi-chan's recording the whole thing.
Women exist besides your, mother and sister, and your grandma, and like, or surrogate.
How'd I tell my sis? Oh. And then Anthony gets sad because his sister's not here. And then he gets
He'll be
immediately
coming
happy
back.
that his sister's not here because he probably would have been embarrassed out of his mind.
Oh yeah.
Sadness,
would
my
mess
sister's
with
not
you
here.
so much.
Oh, thank goodness she's not here and didn't have to see that.
Exactly.
A loud crack you hear from the hallway.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back, everybody.
Wait, what?
Welcome back.
You hear
Poke my head up.
Cerinthia's voice.
Oh god. Oh god.
Why are you guys just standing in the hallway?
I look quickly for my mask and I put it on. She doesn't know I've been healed.
I went to the stairs to go check on Emma because she's not in the house because Geralt's here.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. There's nowhere else to go on this map.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I, met our grandmother.
Oh, how is she?
Intimidating in a... not in a frightening way, but in a... holy shit, I respect this person in a... that sort of a way. Stunningly beautiful. And
Well, it runs in your
overwhelmingly
genes.
kind.
Anthony, you should make
To
a
me.
performance check to try to do that.
Yeah,
He's
it
trying to
runs in
hide
your
his
genes.
voice.
Flash of genius.
I thought you were. Oh no, it's a new day. Fuck.
Sucker.
Is that 15 on that?
It's passable enough. She's not looking for it. So,
Yeah. I was like the 8, yes, and then I remembered. Oh fuck, new day. Damn it.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
For now, I am. Until you have to fight them.
Let's not think about that right now.
Sounds good.
I mean, I could possibly die before we fight them, so...
Oh, shut up.
Whatever.
You're not allowed to die. I mean,
I'm gonna try my best, but no promises. That the things I have to deal with hit really hard. Let's go say hi to the others.
Lady Cerinthia, you're back.
Hey, Craxley.
Hi.
Oh, have you ever met my other manservant?
No.
Well, it's a new day, so... Hey, buddy, you want to come out? As I activate the Boris Keystone.
Ah, it's good to stretch my legs again. Oh, hello there, young miss.
Behold.
Where did he just come from?
Oh, from this. And I point to the item.
Yeah, it's my home in there. Yeah.
His name is Yorg.
Hello, Jorg. I'm Cerinthia.
Yorg, this is my sister. My only blood relative that's alive.
Oh, that is just darling. I will protect you with my life.
Thank you.
I can't seem to die, so, you know, that is a pretty strong promise. Yep, I just get knocked out and go back to my home in there.
It's really interesting.
Your home. What's that like? You know, I don't really remember. I think I sleep a lot. Yeah, I need a good rest after I come out and stretch my legs for a bit. She just blinks slowly. Has no idea what to think.
I've found a lot of weird things.
Right. Hey, I'm not that weird.
No, of course not, buddy. Pat him on the shoulder.
I think it would be a delightful idea to serve you all with a festive feast tonight.
Oh, good idea, Craxley. Go ahead and get started on that.
Very well. Please all meet me in the dining room about 6 o'clock, shall we say?
Craxley, do you want to get paid?
Why would I need money?
That I don't know. Maybe you want something like a book, equipment, tools, replacement strings for your instruments.
Some kind of instrument you don't already have.
Oh, my instrument doesn't degrade.
Another instrument to learn.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I've got everything I could possibly want.
Cool.
Thank you for your concern, Master.
Right, that's a thing. Let's go say hi to the others. They'll be happy to see you.
I'll get started
Maybe.
on your osmics.
Thank you, Craxley. He's such a good guy.
A very polite man made of metal.
Yeah, that tends to be the kind of company that I draw.
I see.
As I point to Medi-chan is probably hanging on my shoulder.
As Renzea walks out of the common room. Oh, who's this? Cerinthia says first.
Oh, fuck.
What?
You say that out loud.
I do. As I turn around, I'm wearing the mask, so Rinzea sees me.
Interesting dilemma.
This is Sarantha. Rinze. Introduce. I'm just kind of.
Hi, I'm Renzea Mirapor. I'm on a team that works closely with your brother's team. I see. Well, it's delightful to meet you. And she's looking at Anthony the whole time.
Wearing the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the mask, I'm sweating bullets.
Yeah, make a deception check. Let's see how it's going.
Oh no. Because this is my sister, can I roll with disadvantage?
Absolutely, you may.
Alrighty then. I would also cast guidance on myself. Melora, help me. So the
Oh.
5
Yeah, no, it's the 5.
plus 1. Oh no. Plus 1. That's 6. I
6.
can't. I can't. I can't beat her insight. No.
Yeah, she notices the sweat dripping down the nape of your neck, and like the back of your shirt is soaked in sweat as well. She's like, well, I must say you're very beautiful, Rinsea. It's nice to meet some more of Anthony's friends. And she glances back at him.
I lift up, like I pull the mask, like the little kid who has like the Halloween mask. He pulls it away to breathe. He's like, whew.
To heave.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Craxley said he's going to be making us all dinner for tonight, so be sure to be there, everyone.
Yeah, food, sustenance, feeding, all that good stuff.
Right. Rinsea
Yeah.
casually says, I was mute yesterday. Matter of factly.
Oh yeah, we fixed that. For her, not just me. The Slane helped. Said
The fuck did I do?
Uh-huh.
I was there too.
and Andelias was there too.
They all helped, yes. Also made everything worse, technically. But I don't hold it against them. They didn't know. I didn't know. It's complicated, she says. Most things with you adventurers are very complicated, and I can't always follow, but I am very interested.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna go. And I start walking away.
Where do you walk to?
Towards the lake.
Alright.
I just walk to the deepest edge until my head's completely submerged.
Nice. Nice.
That way, when I get out, I'm just wet and no one can tell I've been sweating bullets.
Both as a form of cool off and disguise.
Valid strategy.
My notes is written as, after a little more awkward conversation, Anthony walks to and into the lake.
Drinks a breath of water, breathing, just goes and sits at the bottom for a minute. I'm like, no, I need peace.
I will ask when I get back to shore, seeing as we still got time for dinner before dinner, I asked Cerinthia, do you need anything?
Like what?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of stuff Dakir's providing you with, but do you need like puzzle box, books to read, something to occupy your time?
Well, I'm sure he'd give me anything that I asked for, but I also don't think I would just want to be asking him for things just yet.
Yeah, but yeah,
I could use
that's why.
a couple books to read.
Okay. Well, we have a library here, and I'll take her to that. I also got books. You probably don't want this one, seeing as he has a weird relationship with stuff. As I was holding the Melora book to hand over to her, and I was like, Dakir would probably throw a fit if he saw that, so probably not.
He would not.
No, he
He's
would not throw a
control like that. At least Not with me.
Yeah, well, forgive me if I have my hang-ups with that. Look, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm literally just want to ask you if you're okay.
I'm pretty good. Dreading the aforementioned thing from earlier, but
Just if it makes you feel better, I don't want to hurt him or your grandmother.
they would never hurt you.
That's kind of the problem. Anyways, not what we're talking about. Do you need anything? Like, do you want to pick up like knitting or something?
You remember when I, tried to patch up your clothes when they would get torn because we couldn't afford to buy new ones? And how cold you were every time the weather got bad because of how bad I was at it?
Yeah, well, practice makes perfect.
I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah, you're probably right. Would you like to make some alcohol?
Also, no, but I think it would be interesting to pick up some kind of hobby while I'm, not able to go do my job.
I just don't want you to get bored while you're over there. I mean, also might be nice to find a connection. I mean, you talked with your grandmother. I mean, you could also try to find out who she was before all this. Ask her about her life in KuZii. She seemed really happy back then.
I have.
Oh,
Been
well,
chatting with her for a few days.
that's nice.
She was very happy. I can see it in her eyes.
Yeah.
The sorrow that's there now replaces it.
I know.
It's not lost. Just overwritten.
Yeah. You want some diamonds?
I'm not gonna say
Oh
no,
my goodness.
she says.
Well, I can make you like a really nice ring if you want.
See, now there's a hobby I could get into. Jewel making.
Well, give me a minute.
Appraisal. Oh, I'd be such a good appraiser.
Well, give me a minute. As I'll go ahead and use the right tool for the job. As I make a set of a jeweler's kit.
By the way, you've stopped acting.
What?
The voice.
I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, please, Anthony, you may be smart. But you're not very deceptive.
It's caused a lot of problems in my youth.
So what's going on under there?
Alright, fine. Fine. Just don't freak out, okay?
Yes.
I'm still not in a I'm not something to look at still. As I'll remove the mask and show the face.
Let's go.
Like you haven't aged a day.
Yeah, about that. I don't know if that's something to do with the fact that I might not be fully as human as I thought I was, but whatever.
A quarter else, might live a teensy bit longer, but
Yeah, let's not use the E word around me, please.
right.
Sorry, still a little sore there. as I touch the side of the face that used to be scarred.
As you're standing next to Andelias.
Andelias, you're one of the good ones.
Ah, yes, because it's always so comfortable that your friend is racist towards exactly what you are.
It's fine. I have time. I can be patient.
It's like he'll be long dead before I even. I wonder. It's like, who was Anthony?
Oh no, I think you're probably memorable enough, and Andelias isn't going to forget.
Just a blip in your life. 50 years later down the line, you're like, all right, Anthony.
I remember that guy. I wonder how his grandchildren and great-grandchildren are doing. Maybe I'll have a visit to the family. I don't know.
I can't believe he had a harem. How'd that happen?
I know, right? Never would have seen that one coming.
And yet he died at 30.
More successful love life than Geralt, who was pursuing it.
Seeing the fruits of his labor.
But yeah. Before dinner, I'll actually make her a set of jeweler's tools.
Nice.
And it only takes me an hour because I have the right tool for the job. I'll hand it to her. Oh, there you go. That should get you started. If you want, like, the best way to practice is to have someone who's already appraised certain gemstones and basically try to appraise it yourself and then see if you are able to guess or do
Master?
an accurate.
Master, I'm perfect for the job. I appraise things all the time.
Well, yeah.
Literally built into his
If
eye.
If you want to help her, go for it.
I would be delighted to. After dinner, of course.
Of course. Yeah. Cool. So,
Well, that'll be fun.
Slane would probably return sometime around now to ask when they wanted to be taken back. Or at least when she is, because he wouldn't want to talk to her.
Renzea says,
don't you want to stay for dinner?
yes, I would not miss it for the world.
Wait, why did I say that? As I look between her and my sister.
Because you like her. Siri says. Both of you would blush, I assume.
Hold on. Deception. Disadvantage because it's my sister.
What the
12.
fuck is up with your second roll being
Roasting
in
the
that 20?
crits today. What the hell?
I will flash a genius this one.
That's 2 wasted ones.
I'm gonna give her advantage.
Damn
it!
You are no match for her.
Damn it. Shut up.
That's not a denial.
God damn it.
Classic non-denial there. Yeah. Thank you, Slane.
Now that I'm here, I can say shit. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm aware that she's attractive. But beyond that,
it's so far.
like, she's on. Ah, God, I have to roll that. Will I be smart enough to know, like, what I say and how I phrase it? Okay.
Oh my
Damn
word.
you.
We've connected mentally. She's very, very pure.
We should have you step away from Geralt. It's helping you too much here.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still,
That's
16 is pretty
hilarious.
solid. Oh, no, wait. It's adding +7.
Yeah.
So, that's a 13.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good.
It's not horrible, but it's not nearly as good as it
No,
was.
you're standing next to him. That applies.
I know, he's considered
Yeah,
me an
I
ally,
think we
right?
would have
Not
grouped
even
up
here. Still a good wingman.
Yeah. Geralt would try to help you out, so I think it's fine to count it.
She's wonderful. That's how I can describe it.
I'm definitely very self-aware at the moment. Sure. Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Uh-huh. I'm great.
Cool. I'm also starting to notice, like, all the past. Remember all the people that kept coming to my house or to the house to try to like study?
Oh my god, Anthony, you're just figuring this out?
Yeah, I think
How many
I'm
years
starting
ago
to
was
figure
that
it
at this
out.
point?
There were a lot of them, and I could not figure it out why. Like,
It's because you tried to use math.
Well, you know, hurt my brother, I'll kill you and all that. But also, have fun. To which Renze just blushes more profusely.
oh right, you just learned how to talk too. Oh, must be awkward not being able to like. Oh,
Articulate.
yeah. I know how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
Internally, I know exactly what I want to say and how to say it, but
Yeah, but coming out, it doesn't come out the right way, huh?
I'll be back.
The lake is that way.
Oh, I'm not going to the lake.
Okay. She's really nice, Sari.
I agree.
But I'm
She's
also
adorable.
starting to realize that there are other women in my life that have shown interest, and now I don't know what to do. Like, there's this really nice half-orc lady who's like really like strong.
You guys vaguely hear a scream. And then Rinzea runs back.
And yeah, I think she's also interested. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with this.
You mean you've got two
He's got options.
people
Anthony,
vying for
best
your
advice.
affections?
I don't know if she's vying for my affections. More like the
Don't
she's
string them
demanding.
along, because I'm pretty sure they can both kill you.
I don't know if she's vying for my affections. More of like demanding them, which I kind of find attractive.
Oh, little brother. You're gonna get yourself into a lot of trouble one of these days.
He
What did I
had to.
do?
You were too dense to notice otherwise.
Fair.
Completely
don't like
valid.
I don't like the way you said it, but fair.
Washroom, I'll be back.
When's dinner ready?
It's been
Couple
10 minutes, Anthony. You're going to have to give me a few hours.
Oh God.
He yells from the kitchen.
I don't know what to do. Who wants to play a board game? Anyone?
Sure, how about life?
Sure.
We can find out how many kids you'll be having.
Kids, well. I mean, she might find me. Is Rinzea like nearby?
No, she's currently, having run off.
Yeah, having a moment. Yeah.
Muffled
like
scream, probably on her way back, maybe.
Look,
Yeah.
just because she finds me like, probably like, what's the word for it? Mentally attractive doesn't mean like she's gonna have sex with me.
Maybe not yet, but where do you think those kinds of things lead?
I don't know. I mean,
You
look
may
at
be
me.
a genius, but you're an idiot.
My words exactly.
But look at me.
Andelias sighs.
I'm a
Yeah.
twig. I'm not physically attractive. I know that much at least.
I don't know. Look a lot like Mom. And I would say she was incredibly beautiful.
Starts thinking back. Yeah, she was.
And you've got, you know, the other half's devilishly good features
Slow turn to Slane.
now that they're healed. You look nice, brother.
I got some board games. We can play some cards. Anybody want to play cards?
I'm back for cards. I think I have cards.
Yeah, let's go play some cards. I don't like standing here. I go to our living room. I ask York to help me push like some tables together so we can all face each other. But then again, we can actually just go to the dining room and do this. And yeah, play some cards.
Do you know where Geralt's traps are by chance?
What?
I'm sure he's got more. I'm asking guess.
I do,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure there's more around somewhere. I don't know which is which.
When,
My
if they
perception
become
isn't high.
relevant, I'll...
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, my perception is nowhere near high enough to have a chance.
neither is mine.
You don't have good perception?
No, that's not something Anthony took.
Hey.
I have a
I
good
mean,
wisdom,
still,
but I
even-
don't
yeah,
have
I
good
was like,
perception.
your wisdom alone. I have a +1 total.
My man. All right, now time to see where. All right, so Sari sits there. So where does Rinzea sit?
I would also invite Emma over for this, if and be.
Oh, she sits next to me. Okay.
See if Geralt will be cordial. Although he's not here.
You know, I'm not feeling so good. I'm just gonna chill in my room.
What we don't know is he's laid down a bomb that's gonna explode and cover us in glitter here in the dining room.
Look, I don't
Oh
even know.
no, that never comes out.
You know, that's the sad part. I still don't know my room is affected. I haven't been there.
Oh no.
Gonna have sparkly wings. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Oh, I cast Prestidigitation to dry off my clothing.
Nice.
Oh wait, Emma came back with this?
He wouldn't got her.
She was
Just
just
now.
in Kayseri, yeah.
Oh, sorry, this is Emma.
Oh,
It's the first time your sister's.
hello, young lady. Nice to meet you. I'm Sarinthia. Nice to meet you too. Wow, you're pretty. Oh, why thank you.
I mean, she's all right.
I think she has better taste than you. Oh.
No.
Or, yeah, that came out wrong. My apologies.
Yeah. No. I mean, I've
Hallway
seen the
conversation makes way
guys.
to awkward board game conversation.
Exactly.
And this is where we
well,
play Monopoly and all become enemies.
What I meant to say is her eyesight's probably better than yours because of all the fumes. That
my eyesight is actually decent. I wear eye protection.
couldn't just let me have the win. No, I got
No.
you.
No, I can't. Wait, hold on. Emma, how much do you want to let her know? Do you want like Just the introductions of like acquaintances, or do you want to let her know exactly what you are?
Oh,
Well, you can't just phrase the question like that and not have people ask more questions.
you know
What do you
I'm
mean?
deviously curious. I would dig into that until I had all the answers. When you phrase it like that, you made me too curious.
Well, we found her in a capsule.
If you guys think it's okay, sure,
Sorry,
but
my sister. It's fine.
try not to repeat my trauma.
All right. That's a thing.
That one I'd like
Yeah.
to keep to myself.
We trauma bonded.
I'm sensing a pattern here, she says.
How else am I supposed to make friends?
The normal way.
I need to find people who are just as broken as I am. No offense. I look over to Slane.
And what problem do you have with me?
You got some. Look, I can heal physical wounds, but whatever's going on upstairs, I can't help you.
My upstairs is fine, thank you.
I don't know. You seem to have like obsessive compulsive tendencies. Also willing to make rash judgments without, considering the consequences. Seeing as you, were willing to make a deal with Asmodeus, I'm still pretty pissed off about that.
I made that deal after everyone left. No one else should know about it. Except Geralt.
Well, have you
told
gone
me.
down yet and done the same thing that Geralt did?
No, I have not.
All right then. I have no idea what any of this is. I haven't seen anything.
Like Geralt, who's not here right now. Anyways, bad decisions all around. I'm not one to talk. Andelias, have you made any bad decisions recently?
I was
Besides...
a werewolf at one time.
Yeah, that
I was
was...
like, bad decisions were not the question.
that was the thing.
Yeah, it's conversations like
The time
these, I realize I would be dead immediately if I were in your world at all.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Rinze
Can you
says
believe
you
he
get
tried
used
to
to it.
I point to Andelias and I look at Sari and I go, can you believe he was trying to, convince me that being a werewolf was a good idea?
Well, then he killed
Well, I
you,
mean, the
Medichon, and
regeneration
you
would
put
have
him
been
down
nice.
like a dog.
Well, you could have been a Greyborn lycanthrope.
That would have been interesting.
So, as I start shuffling the deck, what do you want to know, Sorry? Obviously, I've been very cryptic in my letters to you, but do you want to know anything about, our journeys? Stuff like that? This cool stuff we've done?
Absolutely. Tell me everything.
Alright, where do we start, guys?
Anything
All
that's not
started
personal
with
secrets.
a big hurdle.
Oh, yeah. I still got pieces of that turtle in my bag.
Okay.
Oh, I hope not at this point. I hope you took those out.
It's none of the, fleshy bits. It's the other bits.
The shell.
Some, scales and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know. It's just kind of nice to remember, when things were simple.
A dead man made
Yeah,
it into a
ain't
shield.
that the truth?
Aaron Zaya, remember when, hold on, no, probably. No, I'll keep that one to myself.
Anthony, you can't just, hey, remember that, and then, retract it.
I only do it because I know it pisses you off.
Well,
Siblings.
Rinze says, well, now I'm curious too.
It was trying to spare your feelings in particular, or not your feelings, but your entire order's feelings. When you assured me that I was going to be safe and no harm was going to come to me, and then harm came to me, and trauma that I'd rather, I've dealt with it, I've absorbed it, I've come to live with it. It was good times, lots of good times. As the deck just kind of explodes in my hands as I can't shuffle.
Oh, I don't make the
Is
smart
that because
decisions.
you're stressed or because you simply are not good at shuffling?
Well, let's find out.
Maybe.
Probably the stress. Many-chan, can you pick those up, please?
Many-chan's not here.
Where is Many-chan?
Where is Many-chan?
She was watching Renzea.
Yeah, that's where she last went. Is she just off the map? Gone?
No, she's still over there.
Is she? Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a normal size token. She's tiny.
I assume you are where your token is.
Yeah.
Oh, Many-chan's probably doing something. York, pick those up.
For someone who doesn't like to be called master, you sure order them out around without any complaints.
Sure thing, old sport.
Thank you, York. Anyways, beyond that, there was the turtle. There was that, that temple we went to. I had the basement and the whole thing. There was that
Oh
tower.
yeah, that was very unpleasant.
Remember Gaston? I liked him.
Ah,
We saw him at the
no one
auction.
fights like a Ston.
He
saw
was
him
there.
where?
He was at the auction. I know you were back at your lab, but he was there.
He was at the auction?
He was indeed.
Damn. Oh man, I could have said hi.
Maybe we should invite him for dinner.
That would be a bit more complicated.
We got a couple hours.
Oh, you don't know where he lives? Or...
I don't know where he is, no.
We got a couple hours and we got 3 seats still open. Who else do we want to invite for this dinner? Oh, can we get Adra?
Anthony, that is the worst idea you've ever had.
If you
Why?
didn't say it, I was going to. Siri says.
Well, A, I have limited uses for how often I can get back.
Well, you got Chalk, right?
The chalk is not the issue.
Well,
I've teleported around a lot today.
oh. Gotcha. Well, maybe they can teleport to us.
We have no way to contact.
Oh yeah, any of the Saviors of the Horizon like card games?
I could ask a Shunara.
Mm-hmm. We have a way to contact. You have a way to I gave you a way to contact them.
I mean, I can always contact a Shunara. She's, sort of a psychic, master.
Maybe a bit.
I don't know. If she comes, is what's her name gonna come?
Her
Titanium.
girlfriend?
I mean, better off not inviting the psychic to play card games, maybe, I feel.
Hold on. That
Oh,
actually...
yeah, don't gamble against her. She can't help but win.
Hold up, though.
One time, I saw Godbrand lose his entire gold bounty after a job. Just beating his head against that wall because he was convinced he could beat her in a game of bluffing.
Gosh.
I don't know, but I have this. What level is that? Because I think I might have access to it. I do. I have Intellect Fortress.
It's a good spell.
That'd work.
Well, actually, I used that exact spell when attuning to the Nexus. It's a very useful spell. Although
As Anthony sits back and starts thinking about whether or not he wants to challenge her. Anyways, but if we're inviting Ashinura, she's gonna bring Titania, right?
Probably, unless you tell her not to,
You know what? I
Could
think.
be a
which would
could be
seem
an
weird.
opportunity for you to patch things up with her. Actually,
Yeah, you
She
know what?
did
You're not wrong.
apologize.
If you call that an
you-
apology.
I
you know
mean,
a thing or
it
two
wasn't a good
about
one.
putting your foot in your mouth, Anthony.
Yeah.
Maybe forgive her for putting her foot in hers.
All right. Uh, she's she's allowed to bring Titania, but I really want to bring Adra here because I want to let her know exactly like that I am aware that she has feelings.
Anthony, you might want to do that separately, she says.
Yeah.
I feel like why? The best thing to do is just to clear up the air now.
So
Do that
Anthony,
on a separate note.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a
talking-
matter of manners,
Mm.
Renzea says.
Manners.
Most women find it rude when you talk about how great another woman is, but while you're maybe kind of possibly trying to date both of them. It's just there's a lot of reasons it's a bad idea.
Well, wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
We're not
I'm starting to
there
realize
yet, but it's awkward
Yeah,
to have those conversations in front of either
Well,
of
so,
us.
yeah, I was like, one of
Yeah.
them is in the room.
You're jumping the gun here a little bit. I'm aware how she feels. I point to Renzea. It's very flattering, but I feel like Adra also deserves that explanation.
Yes, but perhaps not in this venue.
Look,
Perhaps
Why-
separately.
let's put
I
it
don't
this
know,
way, Anthony. Siri says, if I had a boyfriend, and then he comes and brings his new girlfriend with me. Obviously, it's not there yet, I know. But, okay, even if I was interested in a boy, and he brought a new girl around, she was there while he was breaking it off with me and telling me that it's never going to happen, I'd want to punch him.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was just gonna tell them both that I'm aware.
Ugh.
Hold on. As I start thinking about it, hold on.
It's generally best, I'm finding, just to directly say things to Anthony. He doesn't always get the subtleties.
I'm connecting the dots here. Connecting the dots. Flash of genius to connect the dots.
I have to literally drag him out of the room and start explaining shit to him. Because this should not be happening right here.
Oh
No.
I see.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Renzea definitely can't look at him or in his direction.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're one of those dumb smart people you hear about.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I'm gonna need some alcohol.
And a lot of it.
I don't know.
It'll be fine.
I'm not sure how you put the numbers in and ended up with that as the answer.
Friggin' Alchemist. Series.
No, this one's special.
Well, it was a pun, but
Yeah.
you got it.
By the way, what are we playing? As I shuffle the deck again.
Currently nothing.
Let's play some poker.
There's been a lot of really poorly done shuffling and
Yeah.
awkward conversation thus
Let's
far.
play some
Games have
poker.
not.
Yeah, you've
And
been
I'll start.
shuffling for like 10 minutes
Yeah.
while
as
you
I-
talked.
Well, let's get Shinura and
Let's
Titania here. We have one more chair. Who else do we want to invite?
Oh, how about
You know, Waylon seems fun.
I was
he
like,
does
who
seem
all
like
can
he'd be
we
good at a
actually?
party?
Who all can we actually contact? Because we don't have that many.
Ashanera is one we can contact right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I can get a hold of her.
And with her comes Titania. And
Yeah.
so we have one more chair.
Hold
You
on.
could just leave it at that.
Oh, come on, full house.
You could also invite someone, any of your friends from other places that you might have met. I don't know.
Oh, we could invite Victor. He's good at card games. And good company.
Well,
I mean, if he's not busy.
it will have to be their friends. I don't have too many friends.
Well, Ashunara can contact whoever you think. So I'll start with that.
Oh, we need to get him in versus a shooter. The person that reads minds versus the person with foresight.
Oh no. You're just trying to cause chaos.
You know, I heard Rajajion Bonaparte is a pretty fun guy.
Rajayan.
Rajajion Bonaparte.
Get the fuck out.
Bonaparte.
Hi guys, we're here.
Well,
Hey.
I'm gonna
How's
say
it
that
going?
took like 30 minutes, not
Yep.
immediately.
Oh, welcome to the party.
All right.
Impromptu as it is.
I start dealing the cards.
Oh, actually, someone should tell Craxley we'll have a few more.
I have ears everywhere. I'm good.
Thank you, Craxley.
that's not concerning.
Thanks, Craxley.
Well, just in the common areas. I promise I'm not in your privacy.
There's nothing going on in there anyways.
Yes, you're all dreadfully boring.
He's not wrong.
That is a comfortable lifestyle.
And to be fair, if he's used to Kaiserian parties, we've seen one of them, and they can get
Pretty crazy.
extreme.
Speaking of which, remember that time like the freaking ghosts were talking
No,
to
no.
me like they knew me?
No.
That.
Say what now?
So I'll smack him before he can
Seriously?
finish that. Just nope. Remember, there are things we are told not to talk about.
Oh,
It's
right.
more like...
Yes, but I'm going to use that as a cover.
Oh,
Gotcha. Huh. Well, that's a story for after everything's over. Beyond that,
Not everything needs to be talked about as well.
what were cool things we fought or done that we can talk about?
gosh, basically everything's been in... we fought a turtle. We could talk about the Delving
was-
Den.
There was the monster in the mayor's basement with Gaston, the one that stepped into the...
Oh, yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah. I don't even
Honestly,
remember what creature
everything
type
I've
it
run
was.
into so far has had too many eyes or too many mouths. It's been really just...
Actually,
Ugh.
everything except the turtle.
Honestly, everything went south after the turtle. Everything's just been real weird since then.
I feel like Melora was punishing us for killing one of its greatest creations.
No.
It's fine. We used every part of the Betsy.
I know I did. But anybody else? Titania, what's the coolest thing you ever killed?
I mean, most impressive would be Levistus, but coolest? Let me think about that.
Yeah, think about that.
Oh, poor Levistus. Not
Show
even
off.
being the coolest thing they fought.
Oh, Shanira, this is my sister. Sorry. Titania. Sorry. Titania. Shanira. They're cool.
Hello. They exchange pleasantries. I gotta say, a Kraken is always, like a bucket list adventurer kill.
Oh,
Yeah, but that involves the ocean.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes that's where the job takes you. And Krakens don't really give you a choice either.
At least
I
you
mean, there
had...
was also the dragons we all fought.
oh yes, that was my first dragon. I'll get it next time.
Ashunara
I got
says,
burned.
"Oh. I don't like killing dragons.
Why not?
Too smart, too sentient. It feels a shame.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, but that one was a jerk.
Yeah, they usually are, but doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that was one of the only times I did fight in anger. I may not have weapons, but I have the intelligence to know how to kill something.
You 1v1 the lion.
That wasn't really a 1v1. That was just weird.
What? No, it was
Oh,
pretty
yes,
well
Anthony can
fought.
be quite the strong fighter when he puts his mind to it. I hear he absolutely annihilated me while I was a werewolf.
Yeah.
Look, you really pissed me off that day. I mean, you are who you are, and then you made a poor choice, which just compounded my...
Speaking of, I really should apologize to Chibi Medic John one of these days.
Pent
You
up.
Yeah.
done that yet?
You...
A lot
Yeah.
of things happened. I've been
I'm
very
remembering why I was
distracted.
very angry. I say as I stare at you.
Last I saw her, she was in Anthony's room.
well,
Maybe you should
I
go
don't know,
do
I
that.
With Wolfbrain, everything looks like a frisbee. when
All I'm
it's,
saying is, you killed
in
one
the
of my
air.
only friends, and I was not happy.
She got better.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Oh dear.
Again, sorry, I was not myself at the time.
I miss my old voice.
With all that pent up anger, you could have been a barbarian, Titania says.
I get angry, but I don't like hurting people. I feel like you need some sort of, like, unflinching urge to hurt someone in order to be a barbarian.
No, that's fair.
And I lack the physical strength for that.
Yeah, we don't have any barbarians on our team either.
You got Wayland. He looks like he could play the part. Then again, probably just shifts, right?
Yeah, he's a... Yeah, druid. If he fights in animal form.
That's so cool.
But he prefers to play the role of a immobilizer.
Oh. So who's your best healer?
Wayland.
Huh. I wonder who's better, me or him?
Knowing what we know of your abilities, I'd say you. In the long term?
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
got
fun-
higher maximum, but
That's a
fun-
numbers.
That's
Yeah.
a funny joke.
No, he's got good burst, but it's not what he's built towards, so...
No, that's silly. No, you guys are pulling my leg.
I mean, you're a pretty specialized healer, so I don't think
I
it's
have
that
never seen
far-fetched.
anyone do so much with the cure wounds.
Yeah.
Guys, it's literally just fixing your wound. It's not... Well, it is science, but it's not, like, difficult science. Bards can freaking do it.
but they can't do it as well.
Hard burn.
To the bard across the table.
Hi, Bard.
Look, you've cure wounds me a few times, as Shuner says, and whatever you do, it is more effective than other people's cure wounds.
Yeah, I do find my wounds especially cured when you do it.
Look, maybe we just haven't run into enough healers to really make a comparison. There's no way, like, I'm that good.
No, I think quite the opposite.
Sarinthia, why is he like this? You'd know.
Well, you see, I didn't know how to teach him these things, and I was going through my own trauma, and I just didn't know how to get him to come out of his shell.
Anthony, you are at
Absurdly
times
humble.
very good at things. Even better than other people are. And your healing skills are top notch.
Right. I say as I pass out a
Try,
new.
try to take that to heart. Internalize that. You can be good.
I'm decent. As I deal another hand.
It's a start.
I'm just saying there's better people out there.
That may be.
Now, there's always someone better, but you're good. You're very good.
I mean, I'm thinking I'm probably going to figure out eventually how to be able to, like, do an amazing burst of healing. Like when eventually I should be able to even restore people from petrification just based on alchemical knowledge I know. Level 14, I get Greater Restoration for free.
Once a day, I
I'd be
believe.
interested to see.
Once a day for free. No
Yeah.
material components or anything.
Very good.
I'd be curious to see
Yeah,
what
well, it
happens if
hasn't
you
come up
attempted
yet,
to use
but-
that while I'm asleep. How would that work?
I imagine it would wake you up.
Yeah.
What about you, Ashenera? What's the craziest thing you've ever fought?
I would say the wind.
Well,
That
you have
seems
to
very
explain that.
abstract.
Ouranos. The first
Oh.
wind elemental.
Oh. Oh.
You know, that's the second time I've heard one of you guys mention the first. I'm assuming they're really powerful and scary things out there.
Didn't we gain a little bit of knowledge about first ones from Kyvern?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether Anthony
You told-
was there or not, I don't know.
Yeah, that.
Out of character, you've told me to shut up about things, so I'm trying to be very cryptic.
That might be too cryptic, especially if it's information you could have picked up from elsewhere.
Well, it's about Kyber, and he's the one who told us, so that I would understand if Anthony thinks that anything about that is off limits.
Yep.
Well, we know a little bit about Okami as well. Just from the all of Elvish bragging.
I think he was shushing you about the, like, Kaiserian knowledge, not...
Yeah, just
First
details
ones are
of
not-
Kaiseri. Yeah, they're not unique to
Kaiseri
Kaiseri.
exclusive, by any means.
I know, but Anthony's not scared because it's like don't we're not supposed to talk about a lot of things. I'm like, oh no, what's off limits and what's not off limits.
Yeah, maybe it's best that's the case then.
How many first? I will straight fast then at that point and just go. How many first ones have you encountered?
One second, chewing my food.
Yeah.
The Saviors as a whole, 1. individually, Ashunara has seen 4. Titania 2, Rinzea just the 1.
Oh, yeah, Isaiah can talk now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
how do
they
our
would
companions
definitely
react
have.
to that.
Yeah, they would definitely have a little bit of a explanation moment there.
She can talk, and that's great, but actually it's bad. And here's why.
Yeah. Oh, great. Well, we'll add it to the list. But you know we're here for you.
Yeah, you can rely on.
But yes, I am the most well-traveled amongst the group, as you can tell. But yeah, Ornos, he can just sort of suffocate you, and it's really bad. I was in his domain, he thought I was a threat to him, and, yeah.
Are you on better terms now?
Oh, I ran.
I wonder if I can build an apparatus that
I
can,
was by myself.
can
Probably
pump
wise.
air into your body.
Would be interesting.
I mean, generally have those. They're called lungs.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, I know, but like, if you can't put air into your lungs, you're out of luck, which is why it's called suffocating. But if you can build a device that can hold air, like a concentrated form, and then it have like a delivery system, like something that goes over your face or like a mouthpiece, and you can just suck in.
And Anthony invents scuba gear.
But the problem is condensing air, because or else it's just going to be a couple of breaths. But I mean, scientifically, air is just oxygen is just a gas. If you cool it enough, it can turn into a liquid. Keep it into. I start pulling out some parchment and start scribbling notes.
Liquid air.
Oh, who did you want me to invite?
My adopted father, Victor Morley. I think he'll give you a run for your money in the game of cards.
My vote's still on Adra, but you know, you guys told me no, it's a bad idea, so.
We also don't know where she is.
She's probably back in the Angel.
A run for my money in a game of cards, huh? Many have said that in the past. Well, I'm game. I'll go get him.
Heck yeah. Oh, by the way, Titania, I forgive you for, you being a piece of shit.
What?
Wow.
Well, I don't forgive you until you learn how to talk to someone properly and with respect.
I give respect when it's earned.
Have more grace.
Fair, but yeah, no, I didn't talk to you like that ever.
I'm still a little frustrated. I'm sorry about that. I'm dealing with a lot right now. And that's no excuse to take it out on you. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Okay.
As they pop back in.
It's going to be an interesting game of
welcome to the
cards
party.
that I don't know that any of us will have a chance in.
It takes like 2 minutes, by the way, and Ashunara says, yeah, he was dressed and like packed when I arrived, so I see what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That would be a thing, wouldn't it?
Wait. I gotta look at this for... Oh, right, you're a guy.
Hello, Anthony.
Hello. I'm starting to realize that because I don't have my mask, my face is very readable.
Oh yes, you have no poker face. This is the wrong game for you to be playing.
I'm starting to realize this.
You
Wondering
can't
if
put the mask
anyone...
on for poker. It might help.
Not against those
this
two,
crowd.
but
The rest of us maybe. However, maybe we should have two separate groups. One where those two can challenge their battle of wits.
I
On a
don't know.
normal game.
I kind of want to see them play dragon chess.
Andelias hears this and knows that Lord Victor Morvain has rarely ever lost.
Now that would be
Win.
something to see.
But he has lost. He has told you he's lost to one person before.
Who would win in a battle
Oh,
of
did he
wits?
say
The
who?
person with foresight or the person who can understand what the other's thinking?
He did not say ever, but
Alright, he can keep his secrets, I guess.
might be able to ask him at some point.
Out of character. To care.
Possibly. Probably his mom. I feel like she's a... She strikes me as the sort that would be just a genius level
Well,
chess player. And she's a wizard.
I'm game if you are, Mrs. Shunara. Sounds good. Let's see what you're made of. I don't need to roll anything. Lord Victor Morvain wins.
Damn!
Foresight is a powerful thing.
Anthony wants to challenge him now.
We'll have no chance, but you're free to lose.
My wits. Can wits be foresight?
Nat 20 Flash of Genius guidance, you may have a chance. Might.
It does tells me I need to roll. If I can't even roll, then that means it's impossible for me to win. So I'm just waiting for confirmation whether or not I can roll.
Well, yes, is it possible?
Do we lose him?
Make 5 rolls. Intelligence checks.
Intelligence checks.
How many
Alrighty.
Flash of Geniuses do you have left?
I have 5.
That's why I said 5.
Oh, horrible.
13, 18, 12, 10.
I'm probably getting my ass kicked. I'm like, okay, no, this guy's good.
It'd be over by the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Flash of Genius, I don't think it's enough to save you at that point.
No, I rolled horribly for all those rolls.
No, yeah, that was... Anthony absolutely failed in a game of chess.
Like, it'd be a lot like,
3, 5, 11...
the score would be, it would be over by, like,
6.
the 3rd roll, but finished by, like, checkmated
Basically,
by the
at
4th.
that point, he just started playing with me. Giving me openings to try to see, like, if I would take the bait and everything. And I did. Probably.
If you rolled like you did on the final roll, you would have had a chance.
Exactly, right?
Very clinical.
But
Wow, you are good.
Bit of an unfair advantage when you know how most of it's going to go.
A few hundred years of practice doesn't hurt.
Well, I always play it differently than the future shows me. To give it a little bit of a fair shot, but...
that's brutal.
Shunara says... Alright. You gotta beat me in a game of lies now. Now I'm intrigued.
What do you mean a game of lies?
Like bluffs, you know? Like poker.
2 lies and a truth.
You know what? I would try to play on that.
All right, let's get.
A
Let's
game
get
of
to
bluff I'm in for.
Nah, I'm no good at that. Maybe some darts if we have those, but
Yes, we each have our preferred games.
I have a caveat, though. I'm not going to look at my own cards, as Shunra says. Titania will look at them for me, and I'll choose what to play. And how to play it. I have no disagreements.
I start dealing for them.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm in for this.
oh my gosh, Anthony lost chess when he had a time wizard in his head.
Yeah. Well, he probably let me. Like, we probably had the cards. I'm like, no, let me. I wanted to test my own ability.
Now this one.
Now, if Murden were playing chess, that would be a different story.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
That might be a second loss for Victor.
I think it would be, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Let me play through this right quick.
Yeah.
As that's happening, I'm basically just chatting our friends as we're just kind of waiting, watching these two go out, or the group who's playing go at it.
Yeah, I'd join them.
Playing
So,
Texas Hold'em.
All right, I'll be dealer
Alright.
then.
And, well, go ahead and do your thing.
I just kind of asked me, so what do you do for fun? Like, what are your hobbies?
I'm glad you asked. I
I
like
want to get to know you better.
work out. I like to watch birds and like learn their voices.
Oh.
Before I, could use my own. Yeah, maybe I could mimic them now, but I just like to learn their different cries and basically pretty in tune with the natural world.
Oh, so you like plants and flowers and stuff like that?
Yeah, similar to Shunra, I can read people pretty well, but it requires me to, touch them, unlike her, so it's a little awkward to utilize that, but...
Want to see something cool? As I flip over the river card.
And Shunra takes the first round.
Good play. As I scoop everything up, I look at Andelias, who is just kind of sitting there. You want to shuffle?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you. As I pull out some seed.
As she hits quadruple aces.
Oh, damn.
What the?
She had pocket aces, and then the aces came out.
Yep, the river card was an ace, and on the flop was an ace.
I imagine Andelias is doing that thing where you like create a bridge in the air with
Classic.
the cards and just
Yeah.
flipping them all around in crazy ways.
Damn you and your dexterity.
I've got no luck, but I can bluff.
That's
for
one of
anything.
my one of my expertises. It's like the worst I can do is a 24 at sleight of hand.
Very tricky. She's tricking my foresight. They have a special way of communicating that doesn't hold to pattern.
I think it's called love. As
Yes, I do believe so.
can't be quantified scientifically.
But I think I have you in this one. All in.
Oh. Bold move.
Wait,
Let's
if I bluff, is she able to read what I say? Because I have, if it's magic, I don't know that it would affect. Unless, of course, it's something weird that you've got.
Who knows? Only way to find out would be to play her.
Yeah, I'll play. I said I would.
Trust us. So you like plants and flowers and stuff like that, Renze?
Of course.
Check what I can do. And I'll make some flower pods that I have in my pocket bloom with Druidcraft because I can do that.
Nice.
Are you a druid?
Thank you.
Oh, here. Sorry, you want one?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Just enjoying this. Don't mind me.
It is nice.
As
Your face is... You got a really stupid looking grin on your face, sorry.
absolutely I do. As Lord Victor Morvain takes the second round.
Oh. Huh. As clapping the cards. Oh, second round goes to you, Victor.
Well, foresight is a great benefit. I don't need it to read people the old-fashioned way.
Interesting. With a game like this, you basically know whether or not you're going to win or not already in advance.
But she doesn't know the cards.
Exactly. And either, technically, you can play it the same way without looking at your cards.
Indeed. However, I can only tell the future of me and one other person at the same time. And she has figured this out. That is why she employed Titania to simply watch her cards. So if I were to read mine and Titania's future, I would win every time, possibly. So let me try that for the third round.
Deal.
As Ashunara takes round 3. Because Titania never looked at the cards. To confuse Mr. Morvain even further.
Smart move. So throwing in the element of chaos is what's throwing off your predictions there.
It appears so. Pretty clever.
Wow. Interesting.
Well, we've got one game apiece. I in chess and you in a matter of reading. What
The
should be
last
our
game.
tiebreaker? How about we let a neutral party decide?
Hey Emma, you've been very quiet. You should decide the last game.
Oh, I have no idea, but, maybe something to do with throwing? Like physical, since you guys are both so smart? I'm quite sprightly. I might have, the edge in that regard.
There's an idea. A best of 3, rock, paper, scissors.
Nah, foresight will help with that.
So would mind reading.
Mind reading, yeah.
This is true.
Unless Victor is able to completely blank his mind.
I can.
That's the question.
I've been allowing it for our little venture here. And so let's see, shall we?
Oh,
I'll not hide it.
oh, it's KuZii.
Well, I still think that gives Victor Morvain the edge because he can change his choice faster. He's very dexterous.
Yeah,
don't know.
I think it would come down to dexterity. Maybe.
I don't know if you guys seen Baki the
Let's see
Baki.
here.
Which
But,
clip from it?
there's one where him and his dad are doing rock paper scissors. Baki throws rock and his dad throws scissors, and using his fingers to crush Baki's rock, he opens his hand to paper.
Lord Victor Mervain takes the first one,
I do know what you're talking about, yeah.
and the best of 3. Second one. Lord Victor Morvain takes the second one.
Oh, he's got this. He's got unlimited reactions, this man. He's good to go.
That was cut back. Although.
True, but still.
They had very similar bonuses to this, but he just rolled better.
Damn.
Well, impressive.
Don't take it too hard, I've got many years on you. And your skills are impressive, most wouldn't even be able to, contend with the whole future sight. It does leave me with things to ponder about people of your particular abilities. Definitely wouldn't want to have to get in a fight with you.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I built a tiny clockwork bird for fun.
But, Slane, I believe I owe you a game.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I was curious to see if my special thing protects from that kind of truth telling, as I have some defenses against that.
I see. Well, let's go for it then.
What do I need to do?
For you, I was going to just, deal myself 2 cards, and then you deal yourself 2 cards. Somehow.
Any
Where did all my
cards?
decks of cards go?
You can do it yourself if you want.
No, actually, I don't have the spell anymore, but I still have the familiar technically. I'll bring Brayla out and sort of, she can hang out during the party.
Slane's mostly trying to test if her thought reading can get through the thing that prevents him from being forcibly told to tell the truth.
Like 15 decks of cards in my
Yeah.
office at one point, and now I can't find them.
Yeah.
Isn't that always fun?
Because the specific wording you gave this, I'm curious if that. Why is that dark? Stupid fucking formatting. But the end of the first bullet in the Awaken stage. I'm curious if hers lies under that.
Okay, no idea where they went, but
The best way to do it is just to roll some d10s.
If you want me to use cards, I have cards here on my desk somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see here. There we go. Are these shuffled, or is this one of the ones that I have not shuffled? These are shuffled. Okay.
As they're doing that, I just kind of look over to Sari and go, so what do you think of my friends?
Bunch of interesting characters that I probably would have never met unless they were, here, but they're all rather nice. It's good to meet you all. They all,
Alright, how many do
likewise.
you want me to drop?
Oh,
2 for you.
For me?
Victor knew, out of character, Victor knew Dakir and someone else.
Andelias' parents.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And Morrigan.
Yeah.
Seven of spades, 9 of clubs.
Okay. Go ahead and do the flop. I've got my 2 cards.
Everybody
King
do
of
the
hearts,
flop.
6 of clubs, 5 of hearts.
Okay. Schooner raises about 30% of her pile.
I'll match it. Call.
Okay. Next card.
Jack of hearts.
She adds another 40%.
I'll match it.
Alright, final card.
Fucking, why can't I get this luck normally? 8 of hearts.
And you said your cards were what?
7 of spade, 9 of clubs.
You have a straight.
Yeah.
Alright. She
Although
checks.
she's got flush. I'll raise 20%.
She calls.
Right.
She's got the flush.
Fucking, of course you
She's got 5 king.
I'd openly ask, since that's what I was trying to test, if she could read what I was thinking, or read what I had.
Yes.
Yeah. I figured as much, but I'm just hoping something. I'm betting hers is innate, not magical, is that well?
It is psychic, yes.
Yeah. That sucks. Doesn't protect against that. Oh.
It
Actually,
acts,
both of those are innate, isn't it?
Yes, it acts like the detect thoughts spell as like in terms of similarity, but it's always
Yeah.
on. I don't have to cast anything, and yeah.
Yeah. Mine is specifically magic. As you will know. Yeah. Magic cannot discern. Sad. And of course you get the fucking flush. My luck never beats Stas's. Alright. That's good for me.
Do you want a best of 3?
We can try. Go through this again.
All right.
got Queen of Spades, 4 of Clubs. You got yours?
Yep. I'll message somebody.
Sure. Anything pre-flop or no?
Nothing pre-flop, no, for her.
3 of Clubs, Jack of Diamond, 2 of Hearts.
Could you repeat that?
Sorry, I'm looking away for somewhere safe to put it. 3 of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds, 2 of Hearts.
3 of clubs, jack of
Diamond.
diamonds, and 2 of clubs, you said?
2 of Hearts.
2 of hearts. Okay. She will simply check.
I will also check. 9 of Hearts.
She'll add 20%.
I'd fold out there. I got fuck off.
She's got 2 hearts on the board and 2 hearts in her hand, so not.
What was?
But ace high.
Yeah, I had Queen High. Next card was a King of Diamond. Yeah, there was nothing there.
Yeah, she had ace queen of hearts.
Yeah, jeez. And final hand, just to run through this. I've got 10 of Clubs, 7 of Diamonds.
All right. She's got a 10 of diamonds, jack clubs.
Flop being 2 of Spades, Ace of Clubs, 7 of Hearts.
Okay. No action for either of us, so just check.
Yeah, I'd raise 20%.
She'll call.
Yeah.
Knowing she's theoretically got you beat.
Yeah.
High card.
Well, no, I've got 7s.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
She'd probably fold there then.
Yeah. All right.
Being able to read that.
Yeah. Next cards weren't helping you anyway.
No.
All right. Well, proof she can read. I now have I have to be aware of innate abilities.
Another thing that won me the game, I'll reveal. I could also see through the backs of your cards.
Well, no, that's just.
And she
sad.
smiles.
Ah.
That's the real reason I beat Victor in the cards.
See-through cards. Well, ain't that a little party trick? Yeah, I've got nothing to fight that. I mean, I could have attempted to charm and make you do something you wouldn't do, but no, it.
A little, I suggest you fold.
Command,
Yeah.
fold.
Yeah, exactly.
Good times, good times.
I cast as a subtle spell. You don't know who did it. That'd be perfect. Although it'd be fairly obvious if you think about it.
Yeah. Logically, somebody can deduce who it is.
Yeah. Because let's see, how many other people in this room can do that? One, 2 other? 1?
Something like that, right?
I think Chromis can to some degree.
Oh, it didn't happen, but because I was drawing my own cards, technically I could have drawn cards that were, on the board.
If so, I would have just drawn a new card.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't think Slane ever actually identified the item. Because he can't do it, and we were given it by the vestige, so we were just told what they were.
As 6 o'clock comes around, Craxley starts pouring in big, giant platters of different stuff for everyone and spreads it out all across the table. Welcome, welcome, one and all. It's good to have you in the home, and it is my pleasure to feed you all. If there's anything I can do for any of you, please don't hesitate to ask. Enjoy your meals. And he even brings like a little jar of honey for Brayla.
Where's Brayla? Brayla's a...
Brayla's an owl.
Owl, that's what it was.
I think like small cuts of meat would probably be the thing for Brayla.
Yeah, he gives her honey. You might be able to... you can steal her some meat, but...
Yeah, I think I'll swap out the honey for some meat chunks. Honey?
That's what he brings.
Honey for an owl. Okay.
Were owls different back when you
What are owls?
Ah.
Oh.
That would be it.
Well, they're carnivorous for starters.
Oh. My bad. We didn't have owls underground.
That's okay. That's fair. Oh, that's fine. I like honey, and Brayla likes a little bit of my meat, so it all works out.
Yes, they took care of bees in Kayseri, and she's flying, so I assume she was a larger bee. Much larger, but...
I
I'm
feel
not
like
sure
we
that you ever
may
saw bees.
need to get you some current reference books.
Yeah, I guess wild animals weren't exactly a thing in Kayseri.
No, not quite.
Some sort of reference material may be good.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's many libraries here. Maybe, you know, it's a big world, much to learn.
We had pets, you know, owlbears, displacer beasts,
Well, she's a little closer to an owlbear.
crocodiles,
What did the owlbears eat?
Yeah, so I suppose I could have... I didn't know owls were a separate entity from an owlbear.
Yes,
I think
they're
there were owls
quite...
first, and then some wizard or another fused the two. Are you familiar with bears?
Owlbears, yes.
Yeah, well, there's non-owl bears as well.
Huh.
And non-bear owls, as you can see.
I'll be darned.
An interesting lack of education.
The more you know.
Refreshing.
I wonder where Craxley is with that food.
Where are
He was the
you?
one speaking.
He just delivered it.
Ah,
Yeah, where are you the last 5 minutes?
Sleeping.
daydreaming.
I think just dreaming was actually...
Well, barely anything happened, but this has been a really nice session, I feel like.
Yeah. Welcome to
get
the
some
old
progress
powers
and
where
get started.
nothing ever happens. We just roleplay house.
I think that's why KuZii left.
Probably.
I think the sheer lack of combat and presence of talking actually killed him, and he just died.
Yeah. I think he was just like, I'd
Pretty
rather
sure.
just go sleep.
He had a panic attack and just died.
A dead man. Which is too
Oh,
we
he
bad.
had
could
an
have had
earlier.
we could have
Yeah.
had combat if we brought Adria in.
Maybe.
Whose side would you have taken?
Oh dear.
I don't
Oh,
take
it's fine.
sides.
They both would have beaten him up.
That might have been the case.
But I did nothing wrong.
Nobody here believes that, except maybe you. You know how you were lecturing Geralt about bad decisions? His
Oh, yeah.
turn.
I don't know who would win.
It'd be an interesting bout. One that shouldn't happen, but an interesting bout.
Someone's sovereign goose me onto a platform and then paints me gold. It's like whoever wins between the two gets the trophy.
Renzea's got more hit points because of the sword. Raising her
Well,
con
that's all it
quite
takes.
heavily.
Last time Adria tried to battle something, it didn't go too well.
Well, that was absurdly unlucky rolls, but she does
was
have
just a minion.
resistance to all of Renzea's damage, so that effectively
Really?
doubles her HP. Renzea's got more attacks. I
He's
don't
got
know.
higher to hit.
Renzea.
I wonder their ACs.
Renzea's is higher
In both.
in both, yeah.
So she'd be hitting more, but resistance to damage would also be hard to say.
At that point, I'd say I'd lean Renzea, but of course the dice are a fickle thing.
Are the dice
It-
the ethical mistress?
At that point, it is up to the dice if it's that close towards it.
Yeah, she doesn't have like an absurd amount more HP or
I
AC.
turned just a very small amount.
Yes, you are. It's been bothering me.
Sorry, my posture's been terrible.
But as you all sit and eat your meals.
I'll continue to ask small talk questions. Hoping that she'll start asking me, like, what did I do for fun? And hopefully reveal to her that I am a very boring person.
I think we all know what you did for fun. It was called alchemy in school.
You seem to be very passionate about your work.
Yeah. I mean, at first it was for the love of the science behind it, but then, you know, guilt took over.
Oh.
Soul-crushing guilt.
You don't have to explain if you don't want to.
It's all right. I've crossed this bridge many a time, especially with all these guys here. It's the whole I did terrible things while I was under other stuff, and well, long story short, I can't stop hearing the people who have hurt in my nightmares, so I do everything I can to try to help as many people as I can in order to wash those sins away, but the stains never get out.
Eventually you'll have to forgive yourself.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
You should consider it. You may not think you're worthy of it. friends do. And I do.
I just think they're tired of hearing me mope about this. Ain't that right, guys?
A little bit.
You clearly have no idea what we're thinking. Well,
I'm
some
terrible
of
at
us.
reading people.
Yes.
You were dealt a shitty hand. But as Victor and Ashura have shown, you can always grow in one way or another to make the most of what you've got and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And what you need to do is win at life, not the fight or anything like that.
To be fair, there won't be much living if we don't win at the fight as well.
Yes, but in general, you know, like,
Yeah.
You're not
And-
helping.
in this particular case, yes, we have to win the fight in order to win life, but if there wasn't a world-ending threat, that's what I mean. Oh dear.
We're not helping.
As they're having this discussion, I'm just like glancing over to Sorry to see her reactions.
She is stoic and stone-faced to this.
Well,
You
yeah,
can insight her if you want.
I will. Oops. I did not mean to do
I'm
that.
kind of curious how she's feeling about the whole thing too.
If both of you make a side check.
I'm gonna guide myself as well. Oh yeah, I know
You
my
cheap
sister.
bastard with so many modifiers.
And Flash of Genius, 31.
Stoic
Fam-
and stone-faced.
Interesting. Someone's been teaching her.
I was like, someone may have already told her.
Her deception beat a 31?
No, more like you can't
It's-
read her.
Yep, someone's taught her a trick, which is good. Good for her. But just making sure, seeing that she's okay, stoic, taking it in stride, probably fully accepted. Who knows? I go, it is something I haven't been doing. You know, maybe one day I'll learn how to live.
I
Oh,
think that would be good
progress.
for you.
Will it though? I don't know. I feel like I'm really far behind.
Keep talking to Geralt. He's lived a full lifetime.
There's no manual for life.
Well, actually,
No.
No, there's no manual for life. People often have varying and very passionate opinions about how you should live your life, and they can all go fuck themselves. Rinzai says.
I don't know. I saw this really interesting book about how to pick up women.
Gosh. Did Geralt recommend this?
He did recommend it, actually.
I'd advise
Oh.
you to take none of it to heart.
Yeah.
Speaking of books, sorry, well, this might be the best one for you. As I hand over the Blood Romance playbook.
Oh dear.
Is this
It's,
something
it's just
Geralt
the
gave you?
romance novel.
Yeah. Thank you, Anthony.
I don't know. I had it in my inventory. I read it a couple times. I didn't get it at first, but
Is this supposed to be a hint
what? Hint for what?
that I should get a love life?
No,
Ew.
no. In fact, I forbid you from dating anyone.
Oh, well, that's cute. As if you could forbid me from doing literally anything.
You know what? You're right. Do what you want, see if I care.
Well, I hope you care a
Trying
lot.
to be in denial will not help you.
But,
But he'll get over there.
I saw you, multiple of you trying to read me, and, you can't. He told me everything,
From your father?
but I will not be sharing it with any of you.
No, I don't want to know his plans. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, he does seem to want to blow up the world. And no matter how much I love someone, I don't think I'd be okay with that.
She just looks at you, blank-faced.
Well, this was an interesting dinner.
I
It was
was
fun.
wondering why I couldn't read your thoughts, Mr. Dinner says.
This was an interesting dinner, but I got work to do. Sorry, you gonna stay the night, or are you gonna head on back?
I was gonna stay here tonight, yeah?
Okay. Well, there's free bedrooms. I think we have enough bedrooms for the rest of it if you want to stay over, but I'm assuming you probably will teleport back home.
Oh, yes. I'll take our group back, and Victor.
Reminds me, we never did find the barn, and that's kind of Chromis' room.
You could use one of the other rooms.
Well,
The barn is back. Today.
No, that's weird.
Is it going to be gone another day?
Who knows? Who knows?
all right, my other group is calling me. I gotta go.
You bastard!
Alrighty.
It is that time. I'm sorry, guys.
Honestly, I'm tired. I'm okay to call it early.
Yeah,
I
I'm
look
tired
at
as heck, too.
Renzea, who's leaving. I'll be like, well, we'll figure this out, whatever this is. I'm sure your feelings are going to be sorted. Call me if you want. I'll call you.
Sounds
I'm
good.
bad at this.
That's okay. I've not really pursued anything in the past, so we'll figure it out.
Is that what I'm doing? Am I pursuing?
I think.
I don't know anymore. I'm gonna go.
Whether you are or aren't, you've got that wonderful specimen that's vying after you. So maybe just when you figure it out.
Well, don't sell yourself short. You're also a wonderful specimen.
Oh dear. Yeah, it still sounds just not right. But thank you. In the way it's intended.
Anthony, we need to go through a crash course in phrasing.
But once you figure out what it is that you want, let either of us know, I suppose, is my advice.
Okay. I'll figure it out. And I head to my room. And I gotta go.
Bastard.
We'll just have to directly explain how these things usually work, and I don't think he's able to intuit it.
When a man and a woman love each other very much.
Well, I know that part. I just don't know about the courtship part.
I know. I'm fucking with.
That's good stuff.
The science he's familiar with. Anything else in between is not so much.
Are you crazy kids? I'm out of here.
Later, buddy.
You know, there's different races. There's probably a guide to human courtship out there someplace.
Oh no.
Explained from, like, something non-human's perspective. I don't know how useful that would be.
You know, there's probably one in the KuZii library.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
And with that, we'll see you next time.